Hey guys, and welcome into another edition of the Prince Division, episode 19. What's going on, y'all? Make some noise in the chat. Or I guess type a lot. That's probably how you would do that digitally. We're going to go around the horn like we normally do, and we're going to start off with our DM extraordinaire, Monty. Monty, where can they find you?
Hi, you could find me at MontyGlue on Twitter, and you can find me at twitch.tv/MontyGlue. Tomorrow, we're doing more Final Fantasy IX. We're getting into the good shit. We're getting into the Freya stuff, which is really exciting and fun. No spoilers, I won't say anything.
You're getting
But
into the Freya stuff?
yeah, we're going to we're going to Bermesia, dude. We're going to the
Oh, snap. So you're going to jump into the fray. Nice.
the
I get it.
Get it. All right. I'm going to stop talking. Keep going.
But it's been going really, really great. It's been a really, really fun stream. It's been really, really awesome. I've been really enjoying myself, and the chat's been really enjoying themselves as well. It's definitely fun and worth doing. I'm voice acting all the characters. I'm having a blast. And also, if you follow me on Twitter, I'm working on a costume. I'm working on a head right now, a protogen head. And I'm gonna be posting all my updates there, but I've been having an absolute it's like drugs in my veins. Like I'm back at art school again. I'm like, oh, problem solving, but physical. So it's been really, really fun. So definitely check that out. And once that's done, I actually will probably hopefully stream with it because that would be really fun and exciting. So yeah.
Woohoo!
Nice.
Well, geez, don't everybody cheer at once.
Hey, Sarah, real quick, where can they find you on Twitter? Don't make me do it.
Sarah?
Sarah? All right, fine, Arcolf, I'm going to make you do it because I know it hurts you deeply on a personal level. What are you up to?
Nothing terribly much. Tomorrow's going to be
probably Sea of Thieves with the Murder Cave. They recently added some new treasure hunt things with a special compass, map fragments, whole bunch of stuff.
Then Monday, we're going to be finishing up Mass Effect 1, and then I'm going to start working on something special before we get into Mass Effect 2. Beyond that, random streams through the week and Prince Division on Saturdays.
That's it for me.
Woo.
Nice. So I got to ask you, have they picked a romance interest yet?
The chat voted Tally.
Okay, so they're smart. Good, awesome.
Tally's
They're smart. Tally's great.
What about
There are
that
only a
one
couple right answers
human
in the
lady who is really? Oh, we just lost Sarah.
Why, Monty? Are you talking about Ashley?
Yeah, I you know what? That is the blandest. I should watch.
The
I should
Pink
stop
Ranger.
myself there.
So as somebody who romanced her, because I was like, I'll keep it normal and do the human stuff. She's redeemable.
She
You said
is.
that was. Wow, you're so convicted about that, Edward. She's redeemable.
She starts off really, really bad, but then you're like, oh, cool. I exposed her to the real world. She's not somewhat racist anymore.
Yeah, the chat's decided that Ashley has a nice little date with Vermeer, so I'm not going to stand in the way of that.
No, but Caden.
Chat voted.
Caden needs to die. He was Karth in Knights of the Old Republic. He needs to die.
I'm assuming that's the male human guy.
It's the male human guy. I can't stand him.
My hands are tied. I'm at the whims of the chat. They decide who
Well,
lives and
I'm
who
going to
dies.
come at your chat and I'm going to politic my way to getting Caden killed because come on.
Hey,
anyway,
I do Vermeer on Monday, so you have one chance left.
Well, I'll be sure to check it out on Monday. Connor.
Yeah.
You've got a little bit of an event coming up. Why don't you tell people what you're up to?
Well, it's sort of upcoming and it's sort of happening right now. You can find me talking more about it on Twitter and Twitch at Distortion Devil. I stream Tuesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and right now, not only myself, but as well, Calypso694, Faceless Mike, Sailor Midgard, Varric Khaldun, and Gaia Green are all doing a September Dead House Sonata Founders Pack giveaway for the month of September. For every 15 subs each of our channels gets, we'll be giving away one free Founders Pack for every 15 subs we all get. And so far, we've been making a lot of really great progress. And I'd like to thank everybody for participating and all the people who are gifting subs as well. It's just turned out to be a tremendous event so far, and the month has only just begun. So thanks everybody who stopped by and participated in gifted subs or subscribed or re-upped their subs. It's all going towards Dead House Sonata, which I have a lot of passion for. So yeah, thank you very much, and tune into those streams.
Heck yeah. And you can find me over at twitch.tv/Edward Bosco, where I stream wrestling. I stream basketball, as I did last night with my buddy Mark. I stream first-person shooters. I do all kinds of stuff. So come along. Feel free to boo me. Most people do. It's all good. And then you can find me over on Twitch or on Twitter, actually, and Instagram at EdBoscoVA. It's pretty straightforward stuff. If you guys are watching either Tower of God or God of High School, I am in both of those animus.
What?
I will say,
wait, you're in God of High School? My friends are watching that right now.
I am.
Oh my god.
Hey,
Yeah,
we
I
got
said that
Sarah
on
back.
Wednesday, and you didn't have this reaction.
Well,
Did they just tell you?
I didn't know my friends were watching. I hung out with my friend yesterday.
I
and
didn't
she
know
told
it
me.
mattered. I'm sorry. I thought it was
Yeah,
just
there's
another
no
Magnus
comeback
thing where
now.
nobody liked you.
Yeah, hi Sarah, you okay?
Yay. Hi, Sarah.
I'm fine. I'm great. Today is just peachy.
Isn't it
I-
peachy?
Just want to frickin' jump out the window with joy.
Is your audio okay on your recording software?
Oh, Austin will. If Austin wants to look, he can find a moment where I just go, "I hate my life."
Oh.
That's what happens when the internet is weird.
We're
So,
back though. But
Yeah.
no,
But
my
yeah.
my friends are watching it and they say they love it, and I'm like, I'll have to tell
they-
them. Who do you voice
do-
though?
I'm not, I don't want to, I'll tell you off stream. I don't want to ruin it for the stream, but I will tell you off stream so you can ask them if they care.
Okay, fair enough.
No, so I don't know. I also don't know how many episodes are released in English. Are they watching the subs or the dubs? Do you know?
I don't know. I have not a clue. But
Okay,
they'll
because if
still
they
probably
watch the
find
subs, it doesn't matter who I play. They won't hear me.
interesting.
But yeah, so let's look at all you beautiful people and talk about all the wonderful subs and bits that you've dropped. Because holy crap, there's a lot of them. Apparently, it's pent up over the last couple of weeks that we've missed. So let's see. We'll start off with Moist Moose, which that's a lot to unpack.
I approve of that.
I'm channeling my inner panic and finishing putting some skulls on my walls along with bat taxidermy. Glad I'm finally able to catch a game night of you guys playing live, or I'm not busy. Sorry, the taxidermy really got me. Happy Halloween, even though it's only September 12th. But I mean, hey, man, if they're going to do it with Christmas, I'd prefer we do it with Halloween. So heck yeah, happy Halloween. We've got Paulie with a tier 1 sub saying it's time to fight crime. Nia gifting 3 tier 1 subs to the community. Andrew, the Sand Shrew, saying Sand Shrew, Shrew, Sand Shrew. I think that's just a tongue twister they wanted me to say. 321 Agama with a tier 1 sub. Knock, knock, Prince Division, open up. Zanel Kuhn with a tier 1 sub. New channel, 4 months. Woo! Jade with 1,000 bits. Yeehaw! It's a place I like, and I want to thank you guys for being you and hope you be safe. Let's see. We've got Mirk Leary with a 500-bit donation. A couple weeks ago, Monty stated that every concept has a god. God of sentient bricks? I mean, why not?
There's a lot of bricks, yeah. Or as I like to call them, domesticated rocks.
That was brilliant, by the way. I will use that in the future. That is
I stole
fucking
it,
brilliant.
so I'm not gonna even.
That's
claim I
fine.
took
I'm
that.
going to steal it
Yeah,
from
but
you who stole it.
I read it.
Ugh.
I read it somewhere, and I was like, "Yeah, that's right." It's kind of like a bicycle is an acoustic motorcycle.
Wow. Wow. That's also really good. Where the hell did you find these?
I don't know. I just read funny things. It makes me laugh, and I just like, haha, funny.
I'm gonna remember that.
Cycle,
Right.
the ukulele.
Also,
I need-
anyone whose name is Mike, I think we should all be allowed to call them Mike-sicles.
If you call me that in Prince Division, I'll fight you.
I know.
Well, she
you are
won't, but
dealing
maybe one
with,
of us will.
I will fight you. I know where you live. Plata 64 with a
party. So
What?
Bicycle.
You really
Mike,
want to mess with
Mike
me
still-
tonight, Ed?
no. This is the one night you get a reprieve.
Yeah, that's what I
Plata
thought.
64, Plata 64 Prime with a 5-month resubscription. Prime time, crime time. Also, hello from the Southern Hemisphere. Oh, nice. I know an
Hi.
orange down there. Shiny with a
Yeah, Citric. I said
Yeah.
dude.
Oh, I thought you said we do. We got Shiny Lamp with a tier 1 sub for 6 months in a row. Has Monty punched the sickness like the foolish bears that dare attack her?
It took my butt.
It took your
The
butt?
sickness took your butt?
It's gone now.
Oh, no.
I'll never.
I'm not down with that sickness.
I thought you said you didn't make puns.
That's not a pun. That's a song.
Ugh.
It's a reference,
I'm doing
actually.
better. It was just one really rough night, but I'm okay now.
Let's see. We've got Joe with a tier 1 sub. We got Blue Kios with a tier 1 sub. The Twit Gamer with a Twitch Prime sub saying Caden is just dull, which is why he needs to die. I agree. See, at least Ashley has personality. It might not be good to start out with, but at least it's there. We've got Renfield with a group of subs, 5 tier 1 subs gifted to the community. Aren with a tier 2 sub. Thank you so much for that. Flustered Bun with 100 bits. I agree with you, Bosco. Caden's very boring. Thank you. I appreciate it. If you've played KOTOR, you also know that Karth isn't great either. Dusk with 200 bits saying, hey guys, just got myself a new dog. Sending bits your way to celebrate. I feel like the Prince division has like forced people to go out and adopt animals just based off of what all of us did because we all have pets now.
Adopt
It's great.
responsibly.
Yeah,
Can we get
I
a
agree.
sponsor now from the local adoption place now?
Petco. It's where the pets go.
We don't have that in Canada.
I know.
Oh.
That's fine.
Never
Burnout
heard of
Vaughan
Petco.
with a tier 1 sub saying
Bosley, pet value.
Huh?
Mhm.
Bosley,
value.
That's hair restoration in the
that's
US.
hair restoration in America.
Is it? Oh, it's a
Yeah.
pet
Yeah.
value in Canada.
It's for bald people.
It's Bosley's Pet Value and Tysel are like it's
It
like a
absolutely
Canadian
is.
pet. It's a actually that's like they're really great. Actually, I'm like not sponsored, but I do like their stores quite a bit. They're really good. So
So we got Burnout Vaughan with a
I worked
Oh,
at a
sorry,
PetSmart.
go ahead.
It was way too corporate for my tastes.
Oh no.
Anyway, proceed.
Let's see. We've got Burnout Vaughan with a tier 1 sub saying nearly a year. Now let's get down to saving those prince and princesses, not saving children and rescuing somewhat cuddly animals. Let's see. We've got Alpha with 100 bits saying B-Day. Happy birthday, Alpha Blake. Kills Assassinator with 3,000 bits. Hey, kids, haven't been able to catch the live stream in what feels like a year. Have we been doing this for a year? I don't feel
Not
like we
yet.
have. Okay, not yet.
No,
Spent
we
the day
haven't.
3D printing minis for my DM while getting caught up on the Unexpectables and Prince Division. Excited to see what happens next. Let's see. We've got Real Meta with 2,000 bits saying, so when is the dub of episode 139 coming out, Monty? Huh?
Oh, because of the Japanese. Spoiler alert.
Oh, spoiler
Unexpectables.
alert.
Yeah.
I play Greckles in English.
What?
Spoiler. Yep. No, it's true story. I got cast. I auditioned and everything. Alpha Blake with 1,400 bits. Thank you so much for the 1,400 bits. Dread Hunter with 200 bits. Just an FYI, when I played Mass Effect 2, I used the Genesis Interactive comic opening. I stumbled across a bug with the dialogue where they, and I think there was more to that.
They went on to
Probably
say
more than
the Genesis comic had them kill the council, even though they elected to save them.
Got it. Well, that's messed up.
Can I
That
just
was
say,
a known bug.
my favorite bug I've ever experienced in a BioWare game was in Dragon Age Origins. I had to go through a romance with Alistar, and I wasn't keen because I like Sten a lot more, but you couldn't romance him. And there was a cutscene where like you both kiss and whatever, and it's kind of like fades to black. Well, I glitched out, and my character was standing way too far forward, and so we merged into each other like during the kissing animation, and I was howling with laughter because it was exactly what I wanted. So I was like, oh, romantic scene, and then they phased together, and I was like, yes!
That's what happens, man. Sex, not even once, kids.
You may not have been able to romance Stan, but you could give him cookies.
He hated me. He never liked
Oh,
me.
no.
You should have given him cookies. He
I
would have loved
did!
you.
You know
Sten
what
was
he
kind of-
said when he was maximum? I could go on a rant about this. I have, but you know what he said to me when I got maximum happy? It's like I guess you're not as big of an idiot as I thought, and that was as happy as he could get.
Yeah, Sten's kind of a jerk, actually.
He's a
Yeah,
dickhead.
Sten's a
And then I
douche.
met Iron Bull, and I liked him because he wanted to hang out with me, and it was the
I'll
first time
be-
Pranari wanted to.
Iron Bull's the really big horned guy.
Yeah, he's
Yes.
cool.
Yeah.
I was just freaking shocked.
I'm
that
actually
was
not a
romance
fan.
option.
I was never a fan of him. I was actually more interested in the
Dude, you
trans
don't
character.
understand. The
Prem is
idea
great.
you can romance that guy is like the stuff of fanfics. I've never played the game, but I watched the scene where if you're playing a male character, you can romance him, and I'm like, they're not gonna do this, are they? Are they suggesting?
Yep.
I just walks out the door and he's just like, he needs to rest. I was like, oh my god!
It's even better when they're in the middle of doing their stuff and Cullen and the others walk in on them.
Oh God.
Break him in half, and then he did. It's amazing. I was like, BioWare, I don't know much else about your products and your quality and stuff, but I have to
But I
say that's
approve.
hilarious. There's
a lot
that
of
is
great stuff in that game.
hilarious.
The characters in that game are like, I need to go back and play Inquisition because I played it for like a little bit, and then I was just like, I need to go back and play this again because I really did like the characters a lot. Like Vivian was also really great. Any dialogue she had with other characters, I was like, oh, I love her. I love her.
Varric was so good.
Varric's great too.
Varric is like Connor's spirit animal.
Varric, I think I like Varric the most because, like, spoiler at the beginning, you're like kind of like the chosen one, and everyone's like, you got to take on all these responsibilities. And even me as a player, I was like, this is really stressful. And like everyone's just like telling me to do all this stuff. And then I talked to Varric, and Varric's like, hey, how are you doing? Are you okay? And I was like, I'm like, someone actually asked me how I was doing, and I was like, oh, like immediately felt more relaxed, and I'm like, I like this guy, and so like he really grew on me because of that. Because like out of everybody, he was the only one who was just like, hey, are you doing okay? And I'm just like, thank you. I'm like, no.
Varric was also
you,
great
Varric.
too. Varric
Oh,
originally
yeah.
debuted in Dragon Age 2, where the legend of Varric started. It continued in Inquisition.
He was so
Yeah.
good.
And they're other good. Anyway, we're gonna talk about this forever if we don't keep going.
I'm okay with
I
that.
ju-
So guys, this is now
okay
the
with that.
Dragon
I
Age.
just
Yeah, this is now the
This is
Dragon
weird.
Age podcast. What's D&D?
all I
don't
all
even
I know
know.
about Dragon Age is that all of my friends died when we drank the purple gerb.
You didn't get past the fucking. Oh boy.
Purple gerb.
I got to
Oh.
the final. You know what the worst part? I got to the final part of Dragon Age Origins, and like I did all the side quests to make all of my followers like love me. And my favorite thing was like every single character was like, "Thank you so much, like Grey Warden. You helped me like reconnect with all these people." And like everyone, it kind of went through everybody, and I had like a single cutscene with every single one of the characters that I had as a follower. And then it got to Sten, and Sten was like, "Let's get this over with." And I was like, "Sten, why can't you just say you're making one? Why?"
Be vulnerable, you jackass.
I remember that feeling, and I was like watching my friend play. I think it was the last Saints Row game, and they had Keith David in it, and you could basically just jump everyone's bones because it was funny, but Keith David wouldn't let you. He would do this long-winded thing about like, look, we got to do a job here, and I'm just like, Keith, I just want to love you. Who hurt you, Keith? Who hurt you? Let me make it better.
It's worse if you're a guy because he just says, "I don't swing that way."
Just like, but Keith, I love you.
So you're saying there's a chance?
Oh no.
He suffered one too many Xanatos gambits in his time as
Oh.
Goliath.
Wow. No, he did the last run of Mass Effect 2 too much. I lost
Anyway,
everyone I ever
It's
loved.
8:58.
It is 8:58. All right, I'm gonna speed run this. Hang on.
Keep going, keep going. You have 10 minutes. You have 12 minutes. You're good.
I could still do it in 5.
You
We've
don't have
got
to, though.
Then we can talk more meaningless stuff.
exactly.
Let me talk
We've
about
got
Blood Dragon Age.
Kakula with a tier 1 sub saying, "Sup, guys? Blood for the Blood God. Preach it." Mr. Inktail with 100 bits. Hey,
yeah.
Bosco, do you and Mr. Mike like the art stream yesterday? I heard you got to see 2 Zobies. LOL, had to. Yes, we saw Zobies and we saw Kobe's. And yes, Mark and I, his name is Mike, or Mark, not Mike. I think that's what you mean. But yes, Mark and I had a good time on the art stream. I'm glad I finally got to do it again. I missed doing it with Connor, and the Lady of Liverosia made a return, and that was fun, even though I apologize. Zay the Sorceress with 100 bits. I've had a bad week. Please cheer me up with fictional drama. Dusk with 200 bits saying, "Hey, Monty, what is your opinion on Mystics? I have an Arakakra Mystic coming into my D&D game soon."
I can't really opinionate on it because I haven't experienced it. I know Jack played as one. Jack Kaiser, one of our artists. So my answer
played
is a shrug. So I
played as-
haven't
played as
experienced
what?
it.
A Mystic.
Oh, they're OP as fuck.
Are they? Well,
They're really
Well,
fucking.
oops.
They have abilities that just let them do psychic damage, and a
Oh.
lot of it,
Oh.
like 2d10, no save.
Oh.
oh, that's a bit. Yeah.
Yeah, it was fucking dirty.
Well,
Alpha Blake with 1,000 bits. Final Fantasy V is better than 6. I'll fight you. You'll lose. Siren Eyes, thank you for the tier 1 sub. We've got Ash with 2,810 bits. I'm here, more pet shenanery, or maybe learn about the kidnapped prince, whichever. John, thank you for the tier 2 sub. 6 months and 6 more to go. We got DZA 9000 with a tier 1 sub. Good luck on the rolls tonight, guys. Catching you live in a while. And Sarah, don't be afraid to tell Bosco he's wrong sometimes. What do you mean afraid? How about she
Yeah,
tells me I'm right for once?
I mean, when you're right, tell me. I'll let you know.
Damn, see what I mean? This is what I get. These are my friends. Too many fandoms. Shush. Too many fandoms with a tier 1 sub for 4 months. We got Shade 66 with a Twitch Prime sub. We've got Jay with 200 bits. I also forgot to say that I'm also getting a bonus, so it's one of the reasons why I'm sending so many bits. That's a good reminder. Guys, take care of yourself. It's crazy out there. Make sure you can feed yourself and pay your rent, and then we're happy to take the leftovers. But until then, make sure you're taking care of yourself. We got
Yeah,
Shade
me and
66
Ed live
with
on
other-
Tatooine right now.
Yeah, tell me about it. The freaking sky. Between that, I might as well go buy ramen and never
Someday
leave
we'll
the
see
house.
the sun again.
The sun will come out tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Shade 66, thank you for the 1,000 bits. We've got the Citric King with a tier 1 sub saying, oh, right, month? Ah, yes, there's our Southern Hemisphere's orange or, tangerine. I've never really been able to confirm. Crazy Tail 30 with 100 bits of Officer Brian. How was the Basilisk doing, my dude? He was in decent shape, considering the whole eye condition. And if you didn't see the last episode, you'll get some more updates on what's happening with him. Although, if you're here, I hope you have seen the last episode. C. Vanders with 100 bits. Happy to be back to watch my favorite officers and Bryant. Thanks. Hero Shepherd with 100 bits. I'm the guy that lost my dog before. I got a new puppy on Tuesday. Her name is Nutmeg. Well, congratulations. And tell Nutmeg we send our love. We've got Strong Lad with a tier 1 sub. Hey, guys, hope you enjoy the session. Much love to you all. We got Thunder King 8 with a resubscription at tier 1. 6 months on the new channel. Holy cow. Then Vitanagi, I think is how you say that. Tier 1. 6 months. Thank you. That Tanagi. That's got to be it.
Yeah, we did
Arch
start in
Requiem
March.
D with the 5 tier 1. Huh?
We did start in March, didn't we?
We did. Arch Requiem D with the 5 tier 1 subs. We've got Sticks with a Twitch Prime sub saying, woo, another awesome month. May Rainbow Jesus guide your rolls. We've got Probate with 9,000 bits. Here's the money bag. And we got Wells with a tier 1 sub. Enjoy the game. I'm stuck inside between COVID and getting wildfire smoke up here in Washington State. Yeah, if you're anywhere near the fire, stay safe. If you're like me in SoCal and somewhere where the air quality is awful, try to stay inside. Don't go outside. It's awful out there. It's dangerous to your health. Stay indoors. Be safe. And that's everything. 7:03, Monty.
are you guys good to start?
Yeah.
I am excited.
All right. So, when last we left our officers, you guys have been pursuing an investigation to a disappearing prince said to have been kidnapped by trolls. After your investigation led you into the maw of the Orc Mafia, you guys went through some grueling trials, rescuing the child of the leader of the Mafia, and making some very unusual friends. You guys enjoyed some time off, to which you guys adopted some animals and some
Woo!
mythical creatures as well.
I don't know what you're talking
Including a fat blind basilisk and
Hey, he's not fat. He's big boned.
sure. As well
healthy.
as a large snake. Tanis adopted a large snake for his daughter to have something to be a friend with. At the end of your shopping spree, you guys learned that the blood that was given to you by the Necromancy Division to help in your investigation had been identified as from an individual known as Zoe Mori. So, as we reconvene with the Prince Division, You guys all wake up in your respective homes, well rested, all your hit points, spells, and otherwise returned. And so, good morning.
Good morning. How are you doing, Monty?
Good morning.
Rising sign, sunshine.
I assume Taryn got back to the tower, all right?
Oh, yeah. Easy enough. You guys drove her home. She had a lovely, lovely time. She was so. She was very oblivious to the stronghold. She was like, "Oh, what a
Good.
cool place."
And no thanks to
not
fucking
into it.
Durzub. I had to keep covering for that idiot.
Oh
You had to
God.
keep covering for him.
Although at the end where we talked him into like elevator music because he was gonna die because of the boss, that was legit. I'm all about that.
Yeah.
Oh man.
In the morning, Bryant, you hear a kind of a strange, like low rumbling noise. As you see currently, like almost like a expectant dog with like the claws up on the edge of the pen. Kobe, the basilisk, currently without eyes but looking around expectantly as you wake up and you begin to pour yourself your morning coffee.
Nice. Can I let him out of the cage so he can stretch?
Yeah, as you open up the door, he just thunk onto the ground and begins to like waddle around.
All right, big guy, easy. Are you hungry? Is that yes and bestial? All right, hang on. I'm gonna get one of the frozen rats that I bought.
All right, you grab one of the rats. You begin to thaw it as you kind of go
Yep.
and shower and do your thing. Eventually, it's properly thawed. You make sure all of it is thawed all the way through. Be safe. And
Yes.
feed your animals.
Yay.
And you, with tongs, you feed him, and it is. He swallows the whole thing whole. He takes takes it in his mouth and just swallows the whole thing whole, and clambers on top of your couch and just lies down there like a dog.
Aw. Do I know if it's safe to let him roam around the apartment while I'm gone, or do I have to keep him locked up?
It's generally a good idea to keep him penned in case he, chews on wires or chews on the furniture.
Fair enough. I didn't know how house trained he was. All right.
Yeah.
I'm at least gonna take him for a walk so he can stretch his legs, and then I'll put him in the pen and get to work.
Okay. You take him out and you take him outside for a walk. As you do. Hi.
Yes.
I made a terrible miscalculation.
The eyebrows cometh.
No.
Okay.
Oh God, it's been so long. I thought Oh no. Well, I've had this coming for a while. This is no metagame. What do I see, Monty, when I turn around?
You see a little fairy dragon holding a newspaper.
Hey there, kid.
Your dog is weird.
Hey, that's not nice.
It's got too many legs.
I think it's got just enough legs.
So, you got a lot of nerve being around this part of town.
I live in this part of town.
He's gonna make an intimidation check on you. He's just gonna stare at you.
He's gonna what?
Roll a roll a wisdom check for me.
What?
Yeah.
Oh God! Can it be charisma?
You know what? Sure. You roll it. You know what? You roll an intelligence check against his. Intimidation check against his intimidation check.
Okay, cool. Oh boy,
Oh, that's Etten. That's wrong.
13. I don't need the peanut gallery right now. Okay, my eyebrows are on the line right now. Leave me alone.
Eyebrows? You're gonna fucking die.
Fine. You can draw them back on.
As you stare at this tiny fairy dragon,
Yeah.
the sunlight fades,
Sorry, what?
and shadows seem to grow in spots unnoticed.
Sorry, what?
The people who are walking around you seem to have faded from your mind's eye as you stare at this little fairy dragon. For a moment, the world seems to stop and a chill runs down your back. You find it hard to swallow.
Do you want to buy a paper?
Sorry, did you just... Were there... The hell did... Hey, Kobe, did you... How you doing, boy? Yeah, that's, paper, right. Yeah, whatever, kid. I'm gonna flick on my gold.
Okay. He gives you a paper.
Thanks.
And he flies away with your gold.
You beat your intimidation check.
He got a 22.
Jesus
No, he got a
fuck?
21, sorry. He got a 21, yeah.
The fuck is his charisma?
Anyone?
Ah.
Jesus!
High. They got a high charisma.
Jesus! I'm gonna have to kill this kid. This is a menace. What is this demon child?
Those
Stop
papers normally
intimi-
cost a copper.
Probably like the witch from Beauty and the Beast or something. Stop upsetting him.
I didn't do.
We'll
I
give
bought a
you
paper.
favors.
You all wanted me to buy a paper. I bought a paper.
Why don't you read that paper? See what has your obituary on it.
Oh my
And-
god! Check the paper! Check the paper!
Extra,
and for
extra,
my
read all
bonus
about it.
action, I
Main
would
char-
like to read the paper.
Extra, extra, read all about it. Main character reads plot hook.
I'm sorry, Monty. I'm worried I'm peeking all over the place.
Oh, don't worry about it. That's Austin's problem. As you look down at the paper, you notice that it's not old, but it is not of this date. It's like older. It's like maybe, I'm gonna say 3 or 5 years ago. I'm gonna say 5 years ago. I'm gonna say, you know what? Soft medium, 4 years ago. And you see, like, nothing really stands out to you. It's all just your general stuff. The only thing that really stands out to you is there's a part involving a thief that kind of stands out to you for some reason. And it talks about it basically talks about how an archmage in the city named Bazali, that's his name. His home was broken into. And it's all kind of speculation. I don't know, for some reason something about it just kind of hits your mind differently.
Is Zobi still there?
No, he's gone. He's long gone. But he'll be back.
Who the hell sells a 3-year-old paper? Again.
It was 100 years old last time.
I'm gonna take my dog home.
Okay, you take your quote-unquote dog home. And you make your way to work. Tanis.
That's me.
Yeah. You wake up and there's a text message from Lucy for you.
I check it.
She says, I have a surprise for you when you get to work, with a smiley face.
Cocks an eyebrow. Oh, okay. ... Question mark.
He gonna get his
She-
boomstick.
She sends you back a winky face emoji.
I sent her back like the sunglasses emote or something.
Sure. Yeah, you do. So it takes you a while because you got that dad energy and you're like, oh, funny face pictures.
Funny,
But eventually you find it and you send it off.
funny emote. Has Neff already left for school?
She's at the moment, as you're kind of sending off the text message, she's like grabbing stuff from the fridge to, like, as a lunch, essentially.
I'll
She's
help her
kinda
make
keeping
lunch.
energy. Yeah, you like make like a sandwich and like pack some snacks, and she kind of looks up to you and
Yeah.
goes, she's like, Dad, are you gonna pick me up after school?
I'll try to. If I can't, would you want to go to Mama Rugigi's again?
Yeah, she said if you don't pick me up and you leave me there, that she said she would do some things that someone my age shouldn't hear about.
I believe her.
She like leans toward you. I do too.
He gives her a nod, just like sagely nod.
You guys
Yes.
both like sagely nod towards each other, just like, like just like.
I'll try to pick you up. If I can't, I'll give Mama Regigi a call.
Okay.
Ruffle her
Bye.
hair a
Love
little
you. Kind of
Love you.
kicks on her shoes.
Love you.
The door closes.
Sure. I'll shoot Saria a text message.
That's your wife, correct?
Yep, ex-wife.
Ex-wife, yeah. Okay.
I'll
What do you send to her?
I'll just say Neff misses you.
Okay. You send that off.
Yep.
And as you get ready for work, there's no response for a while.
Of course. Of course.
All right.
I guess I'll just head out then.
Khel,
Yes.
you wake up.
No.
And you make yourself breakfast or anything else you want to do before heading off to work?
Something I'd like to do on the way to work. I'd like to stop by some little restaurant or something and grab
Drinks that everyone at the office would enjoy.
Okay, for sure.
Like cheap morning coffee or something like that.
Yeah, like just like get like I don't know if they do this in America, but I know at Tim Hortons you can get like a dispenser, like a dispenser.
Oh my
of,
god,
like,
I miss
coffee.
Tim Hortons.
I had
Damn
nice cat
it.
today. I spoiled myself. But you can get like from Tim Hortons, you can get like a dispenser, right? So you get like a big thing of coffee that you can just like get cups and this big thing of coffee. So you can get something like that easily.
Okie dokie.
Yeah.
Then I will do that, and then Khel will just head on into work.
Excuse me. That'll cost you 15 gold pieces for everything.
That is nothing.
Okay.
Speaking of payment,
Mm-hmm.
have we earned anything as of late? Or no, it was a day off last time. Never mind.
Yeah. So nothing as of late. You make your way to work. Gibby,
Yo.
you wake up. Anything you want to do before heading off to work?
I'd like to. Actually, I've been wondering about this. I'm gonna shoot a text to Taryn and ask, "Hey, hon, just wanted to check. Kostemeyer getting okay?"
You get a message back. And Taryn says, "Hey, she showed up last night at like 4 a.m. She's okay. But she's a bit, well, dot dot dot."
Be like, "Oh, that's good. Give her a hug for me." Then stop and be like, "Okay, maybe not hug her for me. She might not like that. Say hi for me."
Haha, sure thing. Lol.
And then, actually, I'll have a minute. I want to call this place where that parrot's at.
Sure. The bird rescue place.
Yeah.
Okay, absolutely. You get an answer from probably you're not sure what kind of whether it's a dwarf, a human, or whatnot. But you get an answer rather quickly. And they're like, "Yes, can I help you?"
Hi. You guys recently got a couple rescue birds, right?
Yes, we procured recently an African grey parrot and I believe a macaw.
It was the gray parrot above game,
Yeah,
right?
African grey parrot. Yeah.
Yeah. Is that gray parrot still available for adoption?
They're not up for adoption yet. We're just going to get some vet reports back. But once they have a clean bill of health, yes, they'll be for adoption. You can take a look at it on our Visage book page if you're interested.
Sure. And if it's all right, when it is cleared, if I could get a call or text about that, that'd be great.
Sure,
If
yes.
that's all
Let me take your information. We do a bit of a background check just to ensure the birds are going to good homes.
Sure. I will give him whatever is required.
Absolutely, yeah. It is their bird rescue is called Feathers and Flight Sanctuary.
Light. Do my short version of note. We're boy biz.
We're boy biz.
Get the blurb.
Oh my gosh, that scared me. I just moved my book and a piece of fluff just went down. I thought it was a spider. I was like, oh. I'm like, I'm not ready. I'm not ready to.
Monty, it's not Halloween yet.
I don't want to die.
Not doing the spoops yet.
I just feel so bad because they're so fragile and I want to throw them outside. I don't want to kill them. So it's just like, I'm like, it's like diffusing a bomb, but I don't want to do it live on stream. Anyway, yeah, they gave you all the information and they kind of gave you a time frame. But they said that the best bet is just to look on their Facebook for updates and, their Visage book.
Visage book.
Visage Stone.
And that way they'll let you know basically when they're available. They can't really like reserve the birds. It's kind of first come first serve, and whoever passes like the review process, essentially you have to fill out a form and submit it, and they basically decide what the best home would be. Yeah.
You were already given the forms by Dr. Laga anyway.
Right. Let's assume for the most part, since I am doing this, I'll just like have them filled out by the time I go over there.
Sure. Anything else you want to do before you head off to work?
No, just that's about all I can think of, honestly.
There is.
I did have a question. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
There is a text from Durzub.
Oh.
What's that say?
He says, might be off the phone for a bit. The boys are surveying and he, in quotes, situation we are all privy to, is his text message.
I will text back. All right, stay safe. Thank you.
You don't get a response. Probably because maybe he's not near his phone. He claimed anyway. All right, you make your way to
head
work?
off then.
All right. You guys all make your way to the office rather easily, taking your respective trains to the stops that you need to go to, eventually making your way to the Prince Division. As you guys enter inside, you are met with the same smells and sounds of printer ink, cheap coffee, and criminals, and floor wax, all those great scents.
Why'd you have to say floor wax?
Joke's on them. I bring my own tea.
Monty, I actually had a quick question before
Yeah.
I got to the state or the office. Sarah reminded me, I had texted Costmeyer just to say, hey, text me when you're around what the heck happened. Did she ever end up texting me back, or is she still out of commission?
She did text you back. It says none of your business, and it's just fuck you. Like literally, that's what it says.
All right, I'm gonna text her back. I
wanna
already know.
imagine she found like a GIF that just flashes "fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you."
They are separate texts. It says none of your business, and then like literally, like 5 minutes later, "fuck you." Like literally, it's just like a break in between the two.
I'm gonna send her a text back. I already know what happened. Here's my address if you need it in the future, and I'm gonna send her my address.
All right. No response after that.
Cool.
All right. You guys make your way inside. Khel, you bring the coffee, and you guys meet with Captain Roche and Lucy. And they seem quite prepared when you guys show up, and they are very happy to take some of that coffee. That's way better than the stuff in the cafeteria.
It is a good thing you're both here because I have presents for you.
Oh, you don't have to, Lucy.
Too late, already did.
Oh,
Khel will hold out the little earring jars of the pink birthstones to Lucy.
Oh, thank you, Khel. She takes it. Oh.
And he'll hand out the gourmet coffee to Captain Roche.
Roll just a general charisma check for me.
This gonna be bad.
Don't say that.
7.
He takes it, but can't really tell whether he likes it or not. All right, let's get down to business.
Yes,
Blood
we have a
sample
new
came
wrinkle in the case.
The blood sample came back that you guys managed to provide. I'm tempted to ask you where you got it, but in this business, sometimes it's best not to know.
I mean, we can tell you, it's not fantastical.
He looks at you kind of expectantly.
The necromancy division, we encountered them and they gave us the sample, and we told them what we were up to. They said they got it from a supplier who got it from the trolls.
They were
Well-
extremely helpful, sir.
They even
You
gave us a
gotta-
safe haven in the Fiend Ward.
Yeah. Well, suppose I have to thank them next time I see them. Not that that's a common occurrence. Anyway, the individual, the blood sample, is one Zoe Mori, and he flips around a file that you guys can all look around at. There is a photo on file. You see a human woman, maybe, I'd say probably around like 25, 26. She's kind of got like long black hair, blue kind of eyes, darker kind of colored skin. Not very much, but like more tan. Like, you know, she's outside a bit more. Hoodie and like just straight face looking forward at the camera. Not like Costumeyer's mugshot, which is very much attitude driven. This one is a bit more neutral.
Is it like a
Notably,
yearbook photo?
no, it's a mugshot. Notably,
okay.
this file is a petty crimes file that Captain Roche kind of slides forward.
Is
She's
this
not in the registry, and we were not aware that she was a princess. So that makes things interesting.
Huh. I thought they were all
Seriously
blonde.
considering.
I'm just
I
looking
was
at
going to
like,
look to Tanis.
Roche looks at you like confused too.
I'm just gonna
What?
look at you like, what? You've met like 2.
And all of them were blonde.
Oh yeah, Sammy was blonde. All of them have been blonde so far.
I just thought it was a prince thing.
No. Roche just looks at you.
Oh. Okay.
Just like coffee awkwardly, and like everything's just really quiet and awkward.
This presents a wrinkle because our informant told us it was a prince, not princess. So there's another person at play.
Apparently. I will say this. A prince or a princess that sell their blood to any trade is illegal.
Are we sure this one did?
That's
Which
what
would
we
be
need to
illegal.
find out. That being said, we've had another case come to our attention. A gentleman, a prince by the name of Cody Mason, who lives kind of on the edge of the city, has reported strange going-abouts in his home and called us this morning requesting some assistance. We told him you were currently on a case, and he said it wasn't an emergency, but he could definitely use the help. So, whether or not you want to pursue one or the other is up to you.
We are currently waiting for some information to come back from a few of our sources in the Fiend Ward. I honestly do not. We could hit up more of their clubs, but we are a bit of a known quantity thanks to a certain manticore. Despite the cover we were given, if we raise too much trouble around the same clubs again, then secret's out. Case is compromised.
I don't think hitting the clubs right now would be the best idea either way.
I'll
also agree.
I'll just kind of go up like, guys, yeah, actually you're right. Our contacts actually did say they're looking into it. It's gonna take a little time, so
We could look
have
into
a little
another
opening
case.
to do something.
Still, whether or not this woman is involved in your case, if she's selling her blood or her blood is ending up in a market, that needs to stop.
Do you think maybe our favorite informant might know this Zoe?
Petty crimes, it's likely. Clara might. So, which one of you has the coupon book?
You watch this literally like sighing Roche just opens a drawer and just like doesn't even look at it and just pulls out like an ice cream place's like a Cold Stonery, you know, like the Cold Stone ice cream. Just slaps
Ah.
Kel will narrow his eyes.
Cold Stone
Judgment
ice cream is
mode
a bit more
engaged.
different than like your scoopable ice cream, which is what you're more experienced with. Cold Stone ice cream is kind of an art form in its own way.
It's
Is
very
this like-
interesting.
Wait, you've never had Cold Stone, Connor?
No, I have.
I
I have
haven't.
to.
Oh,
That I
it's
believe
an
Arcolf.
that is an experience.
It is.
fucking
Yeah, it's
good.
That is
awesome.
American decadence at its best.
Oh, also tennis.
Oh, right. The surprise.
Yeah, you watch as she pulls out a very secure metal case, and she gently places it on the table. So this was very hard to requisition. I had to get it from animal control, actually. But I got you a gun. I don't know why you would want something like this. It's very archaic, but here
Really?
it is.
Animal control had a piece on them.
Yeah, I mean these things are only effective against humans and beasts.
Anything can be effective if you know how to use it right.
Yeah,
May I?
but sure. She just flips it open, and inside is a handgun.
He'll sort of reach out.
Is it like a
Take
black powder pistol? How archaic are we talking?
No, it's like a pistol, like a modern day pistol.
Like a Beretta
Oh.
or something.
Oh, that's gonna put somebody down.
Is it a revolver? Is it a revolver or is it semi-automatic?
That's not a question to ask me. I hate guns. I'm gonna be
do you-
honest.
I mean,
I hate
Monty,
guns.
Do you put bullets or magazine in it?
I'm gonna say, I like Resident Evil. You can put a magazine in it.
Okay.
Okay, so it's a handgun, like a normal handgun.
Sure.
Perfect.
It is a pistol automatic. Yeah, actually, it says right here. So it
10
There
does,
you go.
so it does 2d6 piercing damage. Fun fact: if you ever want modern weapons, go to page 268 on the Dungeon Master's Guide. It actually
It's
has
true.
it has
There are
bombs
rules.
and grenades and all kinds of crazy shit.
There are
So-
rules for explosives.
Yeah.
Hey, Tanis.
Yep.
So Brian's gonna walk up and take
Hold
the gun
on.
out of the
I
box.
need to, I,
Oh,
I need
oh,
to
shit.
explain some other things to this. So, goblinoids and orcs and trolls are immune to gun damage. They cannot be hurt by a gun.
That makes sense. They got bulletproof armor, i.e., their
Uh,
bodies.
They're immune, not resistant.
Yeah.
No, they're straight up immune. In
Goblins
fact,
and orcs, you said?
goblins, orcs, bugbears, like a lot of like the giants are completely immune. Like a ton of stuff is immune to guns. I'm gonna preface this again. Guns aren't super effective in this world. You can have one, but don't get mad at me. They are not effective in this world. They are not a
That
technology
is-
that has advanced because people can shoot fire out of their hands. So why bother?
That is fine by me.
All other races are resistant to the damage that a pistol produces, except for humans. Humans take normal damage, and beasts take normal damage. Any other
So
humanoid, it takes half damage, and any other creature type takes half damage. Also,
Sure.
undead are immune as well. Undead take no damage from.
really,
Goes right through them. It doesn't matter.
What if you explode their heads though, and then like run through the hallway?
Look.
What if you Resident Evil, Monty?
I
Yeah.
know, but that's
Poking
not.
I wouldn't
as-
have I wouldn't have expected that from you.
I know,
So
but no,
so
it isn't
goblinoids, orcs, giants, and undead are straight up immune.
Yeah, anything that would be like have the theme of having like very thick skin, very tough, very high constitution based, they're immune. They're straight up immune. In fact, orcs tend to call guns pea shooters as a result because they literally are a weapon only ever used by humans, and they're so ineffective that they're kind of a joke.
Now
So it
here's a
only really-
question.
Mhm.
What if someone got to a level where, say, that gun became a magical weapon for them? Would they still be immune?
That becomes a gray area, but that like
We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
I was just
Yeah.
gonna say,
In 2 levels.
it's almost like Monty doesn't want guns to be prevalent, guys.
I don't like guns. I really don't like guns in anything, but they do exist in this world. I just don't like guns in general. So
Understandable.
I just want to go back to the good old days where you could just kill a person with a punch.
I mean, you
still
can
can
still
if
do
it
that,
works.
Monty. Yeah. It's,
That's the law. It's like I stop and I go, wait a minute, you're right, guys. I'm quitting being a dungeon master. I have a new call.
I'm gonna go be a UFC fighter.
And it was 2d6 piercing damage
2d6 piercing, yeah.
plus my
That's
dex.
good damage if it's full.
Range is 50 feet. But bullets are not highly produced, so you're only getting 5 from Lucy.
Oh, this is Resident Evil shit.
Yeah.
bullet.
That's all right. We'll find some in the crate.
I wonder if I can make some for you with my jeweler's tools.
Oh my god, let's just start pulling out Kel's teeth and shooting those.
That would.
I just modify the feeding ramp to fucking shove teeth into it.
You just pick those
it
up.
would, unfortunately, Arcolf, it would take smithing tools or tinker's tools to make bullets.
Aw.
And what is the range on that? I'm assuming it's like 60.
50, 150. So
If only Valsinian was here. He could hook you up.
shooting into melee is still with disadvantage because, you know, someone's right up in
Fair enough. It is an option, and it is my second Kensei weapon, so yeehaw.
Okay.
I'm just gonna...
I'm
just
sorry
gonna-
they suck. I'm sorry they suck, but that's
No,
if anyone gets mad
don't
at me, that's
worry.
how it- My
Don't worry.
logic is
I
like,
asked for
hey,
it.
I can make just powers come out of my hands, or I could have this thing that shoots metal really fast.
Don't worry, I asked for it.
I know.
So I'm
In
just
Mass
gonna...
Effect has
I'm not-
magic.
I'm not test firing it, I'm just test rolling this to see if I did it right.
I can't believe he just went off in the Prince division and killed everyone.
I can't believe you just shot Khel.
I can't. Oh man, Kel's. No, you're. Oh yeah, you. Wait, what do you consider?
Take half
Bounced
damage.
right
Yeah.
off you.
Yeah. I was like, you're not a beast.
You missed anyway.
Well, I didn't shoot it at all.
Damn.
So Tanis looks at it, and he just sort of admires it for a moment, cocking back the slide, looking at the polishing on the feeding ramp.
Brian's gonna put a hand on your shoulder as you're looking at it, and you're gonna hear him go, "Hey, Tanis,
Yes, Officer Bryant.
that's a gun.
It sure
You
is,
know,
Officer Bryant.
You, the master of shooting things, should probably take it with you. I'm gonna pat you on the back."
Oh my god.
I've heard it's really powerful, especially against living things.
Damn it, you guys. The gun turns to dust in your hand and is no longer there.
That reference went completely over my head.
Hey, is it too late to get a
It's
crossbow?
classic Resident Evil with its crappy voice acting, but it's fully awful.
Hey, it's Undead Neighbors.
Sorry, my bad. Anyway,
Thank you.
you have a gun. It is now in your inventory. Also, if it goes off, it is like it makes a lot of noise. Just keep that in
Bang,
mind.
bang.
Wait, we didn't get a silencer?
No.
Guns
Ah,
aren't in this world that much.
Don't worry. I'll find some wise old gunsmith to make me a silencer or some shit.
Sure. Anyway,
All right.
you wanted to say something, Bosco? Sorry.
That was it.
Oh, what a waste of time. Thanks.
Monty, I thought that was my job.
No, you're good.
It's fine.
You're not
I'm getting it
at
from
all.
all angles. It's fine. I'm used to it.
Sir, I like having you here. Bosco's questionable.
You know, he's more than questionable.
You watch as Lucy kind of hands off you the gun. You get a holster as well, and she gives you 5 bullets. They only can give them a certain amount of bullets at a time, so it's based off of what munitions has, and they don't have a whole lot. But you have it. Lucy grabs the additional file of the call that was brought in the morning, and she hands it off to you guys as well. The individual, his name is Cody Mason. He is a land surveyor. Essentially, he plots out city plots and, assess whether or not certain types of buildings can be built there. He's kind of like a city excavator kind of guy. He kind of comes in and does all the paperwork before they start building in places. That's his job. He lives on the edge of his town with his parents, mostly just taking care of the house. But he says he's been having experiences of patches of hair going missing in the middle of the night, and it feels as if something is ripping them out. And anytime he turns to see if he can catch who's doing it, they are gone. Things of his are going missing, articles of clothing, but it's mostly the hair. Like, the hair is kind of the annoying thing right now. And it usually happens either in the middle of the night or when he's just not paying attention. And he's a bit bewildered. But he hasn't been hurt, but he's paranoid and he's a bit nervous. But that is the information you have on Cody Mason right now. The information you have on Zoe Mori, she has been known for theft, selling of illegal goods, drug trafficking or carrying possession of drugs,
Wait, so she traffics them, or she's just in possession of them?
She has been in possession of them, and selling as well. Monetary forging, so forging money. And that's all, essentially.
Oh, is that all? No murder, no.
No
Okay.
murder, no assault, nothing like that. It's all theft, illegal activity for the most part. So
At least she hasn't crossed the postal division.
I mean, she wouldn't be. There wouldn't even be a file here if she had.
Oh.
We wouldn't have gotten a blood sample. She'd just be in a body bag.
I mean, I was gonna say we'd have the full sample.
It would
Do we have
use
an
a-
address
a stamp.
of where she lives?
No, there is no known address. But you do have an address for Cody Mason. He's like 30 years old, Cody Mason.
Mm-hmm.
As I said, I think we could try asking the informant if she knows this Zoe person. And while we're on the way to her, I'd like to call Cody and sort of follow up with him.
I mean, I can just go see him in person if one of you wants to come with me. We don't need everybody to interrogate our informant.
You watch as Roche kind of points and goes, "The Prince Division sticks together. I want all 4 of you doing the same thing in case things go south."
Things do tend to go south around us.
He kind of like closes his eyes, but you can tell he's rolling his eyes up, just like, "Oh, yeah," like in agreement, just like, yeah, like,
Also-
yeah, they do.
Clara is really fast. I won't be able to catch her if she runs again.
I will.
Their accent's slightly different than normal.
That is because Khel is sad.
This is my sad accent.
I somehow get more Russian when I'm sad.
Weird.
Oh.
So,
God.
so what are we going to tackle first?
As I said, I wouldn't mind calling Cody first just to follow up with him and, you know, make sure he's even home when we show up. So maybe we should go and talk to the informant first.
If there is any tackling, it should be towards Clara.
Okay.
So yes, we can call Cody on our way to Miss Clara.
Okay. You watch as Captain Roche sits back down in his chair. Good luck, officers.
Hey, Monty, do we have an email list for everybody that works at the department? Like just a
Your
general
division?
email list? Well, no, just like the police department.
Like a general
No,
directory.
not a real. You could ask at the front desk for someone specific, maybe if it's related to work, but that's really private information. Even phone numbers aren't just given out unless there's a good reason.
Got it, but there's no like internal email, like a police email. You know, like
No.
blah 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 at mpd.com. Okay.
Not really. No.
Shoot. All right. Well, then I need to check in with the front desk real quick.
Okay. You guys make your way towards the parking lot, and you guys swing past the front desk, where you see.
Is it Officer Kathy Gray?
Yeah, Kathy Gray. She's sitting down with her bowl cut, her black hair bowl cut, currently typing away at the computer. Not very busy in the front. As you guys, she goes, "Hello, officers."
Hello, Officer Gray. How are
Good
you?
morning.
Good.
Hello.
Nice to see you all in one
What's up?
piece. Hi. Can I help you with anything?
Yeah, actually, I need to get in contact with somebody. I was hoping you had like maybe an email or could deliver a message for me.
Okay. I don't really do that, but who are you trying to get in contact with?
Police Chief Riddle.
Oh, police chief. Yes. Is there something wrong, or is it just a general inquiry?
It's just related to a case.
Okay. Could you specify which case it is, number, and I'll write it down, and I can submit a ticket.
Whatever this one is. I'm gonna grab the file and look for the case number.
For the current case you're on, it's case 0878, I believe.
That is what I'm gonna write down.
Okay. What is the nature of your question?
How do I phrase this? I need to ask about some documents that might relate to this case, if that's
Okay.
specific enough.
What specific documents are you looking for?
Psych evals.
psych evaluations on who?
Yeah. Can I write that in the note?
Huh? That's the DM saying.
Oh,
huh?
I'm asking, can I write that on the thing? Because I don't want to say it out loud.
I'll need to know the name. You'll have to tell me the name.
Roche.
He is your higher officer. You cannot do an investigation on your higher officer unless, there's a problem. If so, you can contact the police division HR department if you're taking issue with a coworker.
Got it. Actually, that's good to know. Thank you. You've been very helpful.
She kind of like closes the ticket a little frustrated. She had to boot it all up and she's like turns it off and she's kind of gives a nod. She goes to kind of sighs and goes back to typing on her keyboard.
All right, we off.
I hope you have a good day, Officer Gray.
You too, thank you. You guys load up into your respective cars. Are you guys
We're
taking one
taking multiple
vehicle?
vehicles again?
Or are you just taking one? I assume you're just taking one. Makes it easier.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
guys load up into the car and make your way towards your informant. You know where she is. You guys have done this drive twice, so you don't need to make checks with it anymore because you know where it is.
How long does that
Um,
take?
Drive to the usually takes around 20 minutes to half an hour, depending on traffic.
Cool. Can I
um,
make that call real quick?
Absolutely. As you make the call, you do get an answer. You hear kind of a meek human on the other end. Looking at the file and looking at the picture, he is in the registry. I believe his name was Cody Mason. Was his name?
Yep.
Lost my notes. Yeah, Cody Mason. Cody Mason. You look at him. He's kind of got short, kind of brown hair, almost like comes to a point, and he's wearing like a big set of kind of square glasses with black frames. He's got kind of a really awkward, like he's kind of got that nerd look that's kind of cute in a way. Like he doesn't look like he looks like a nerd if like a movie company was designing a nerd. You know
So
what I
Peter
mean?
Parker, Spider-Man.
Yeah, kind of like that.
Probably
like
leaning more towards like the first set of movies.
Yeah, the
Not
Sam
really-
Raimi movies.
the ones who's the guy in like the ones that like oh God,
Toby
I forgot.
Maguire, I think.
Not Toby Maguire. Toby Maguire does have a goofy look to him and it's great. And he works great as Spider-Man. It's the guy in the newer
Garfield?
ones, like the
Patrick?
Andrew
newer
Garfield.
Yeah, Andrew Garfield. He's kind of like not like
He's a
that,
bit
but
too
like
hot, isn't he?
yeah, but it's just like that. Like he looks like slightly hot but kind of nerdy. Like they just slapped glasses on a hot guy and they're like, oh look how nerdy he is. That's what Cody Mason looks like.
Oh, God, that description.
So that's that
Jesus.
character.
Oh, good.
I'm a master of creating characters. Thank you guys.
You're so good. You're so good.
But I'm not wrong. That's legitimately what he looks like. He's got brown hair, kind of comes to a point, but he's got
So the
big set of glasses
suspiciously
on.
interesting background character in an anime.
Sure, yeah. But he answers the phone very promptly. He goes, "Hello, is this the Prince Division?"
Yes, actually it is. This is Mr. Mason.
Oh, excellent. Yes, I called this morning in regards to some strange phenomenon in my house. I've been a bit at odds, and I think I could use some general assistance. At first, I was just thought it was maybe a trick of the mind and strange going abouts, but I'm convinced that there is something in my home, magical or otherwise. I'm not certain, but it's been a rather significant annoyance.
I
But I
can
understand.
imagine. I have the basic information. Things are going missing. You are discovering that some of your hair has been taken. Is there any other details we should know?
I've heard things around the house, like the sounds of small feet running about. I've lost my glasses. I've lost my car keys, and only recently now have I been losing hair, and that's made me more convinced that this is not clumsy forgetfulness on my end. So yes.
Well, let me just. What time is it now?
Right now, as you guys made it work, it's probably about like 10 a.m. I'm gonna say 10, 10:30.
All right. I don't think this will take long too. The informant. All right, sir. I think we have some time today. Will you be home for most of the day?
Yes, I'm doing work from home today. I will say this. my home is quite a ways out of the city from your offices, so it might take some time for you to drive here, but I would very much appreciate some help.
All right. Well, we're just finishing up something related to another case first, but once we're done with that, we will try and head over to you.
Okay, that sounds good. Thank you so much, officer.
All right, no problem. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you. See you then. Bye. He hangs up.
All right. Yeah, it's basically what we already got, and also he's heard small feet running in his house. I don't know, maybe there's some small creatures involved.
Might be Faye.
Yeah.
Might be giant rats. Every adventure has to have at least one instance.
Maybe, Khel. But yeah, I just said we'll get to him once we finish with Clara. Let's pretend I made that noise in real life in the game. Sorry, that's the sound I make when I just muck my words. I choke. Anyway, onwards.
She will not be getting away this time.
You guys park the car in the same parking lot you always do and make your way to the Clara location. So how do you want to tackle this?
As soon as Monty,
All right.
you already know what I'm going to do. First chance I get, I'm gonna hold person on her.
Okay, good to know.
So consider that a held action.
I am going to try and blend in with the crowd like a regular schmuck.
Okay.
I'm gonna go cover the exit I covered last time.
Okay, north exit, yours covered.
I will. What did I do last time? I covered one exit, and I also put up a minor illusion. What is the thing that I have? Yeah, minor illusion to set up a guard-looking cop and another one.
I think you did a gnome because that was the only thing that fit the size.
Yeah. I'll do that again.
Gnata Gnoblin, Gnata Gnelf.
Can I make it look like something slightly different this time, just so
Sure,
it's
you
not
like
like the
do-
exact?
You could do like a kobold too,
Yeah, a little cobalt.
wearing like an oversized like police vest.
Sure. Let's
right.
do that.
So, you guys get in your positions. You do
I'm
see
gonna ready the
Clara.
spear.
Calm down. You see Claire currently sitting on top of some boxes, like drinking out of a water bottle, but it's like clearly like an old, recyclable bottle that she's just drinking out of. As her friends are dancing again, doing their street performer thing, making their money. As you make your way up, I'm gonna say those who are approaching, which will be Tanis and I believe Khel. Both
The moment
of you
she
guys
tries to run, hold person.
roll your stealth checks first to see if she notices you.
Oh, and
There I
real
go.
quick, how far away is she from me?
I'm gonna say she's probably about like maybe 60 feet from where you are.
60? Damn. All
It's
right.
going to be a soft 20 for me.
19!
Nice.
Woo! Look at the cleric.
The big man stealthy.
As you guys stealth into the crowd, she doesn't notice you at all.
I give Kel a look like I'm going to get closer.
And with that, Kel's going to raise a hand and ready the hold person spell.
Okay.
Magic fingers.
Tanis, as you make your way forward, you notice as she notices you as you kind of break out of your camouflage in the crowd, and she immediately gets up. Like there's a moment where there's a recognition, and she just suddenly turns. And Khel, I need you to click hold person.
Yep.
What kind of saving throw is that?
That is
Wisdom.
wisdom, DC 13.
Natural one.
Oh.
Finally!
Ooh, that's wow.
Got him.
All right. Yeah, she's got a really crap wisdom anyway, because she's,
She succeeded last time.
she's a punk kid. I mean, yeah.
She's a young buck who thinks she runs the world.
Yeah, but she literally like goes to turn, and before her body can even turn away from you, Tanis, she's just frozen in place like a statue.
Young
Just
lady.
pick her up and she's like ramrod stiff, so just pick her up like a damn piece of plywood and be like, come on, we're going.
Yeah, it's concentration for 1 minute. Assume
Yeah.
Kel's holding it so she can just be carried like a
just-
piece of wood.
I just sort of clap. I sort of clap my handcuffs around one wrist, slowly bring it over, clap the handcuffs around the other wrist, pick her up like a piece of cardboard.
Like a cardboard cutout of like a person, yeah. You watch as her friends just look, and they just go, and one goes, Oh man, just kind of like watching as it's happening.
I raise my eyebrows above my glasses, like. Well, you should have tried harder.
You guys literally walk out and like the audience kind of breaks apart as you just walk away, like holding this kid over your shoulder
All
like that.
right, folks,
This
nothing
is
to see
just a
here.
Tuesday for them now.
All right. For the sake
Young lady,
of
we have
expediency,
we've got to figure something else out.
you guys
is
make
getting-
your way to the car. You scene cuts away, and you guys are talking to her in the back of the car, and she's looking a little nonplussed, and she looks a little upset about it, and she's like, "Gosh, you guys suck. The whole idea of this deal is that I look cool, and you made me look like an idiot."
But that's a lot
Well,
of work. Can we have
You
a
may
few days
consider
when
that
you don't?
payback for last time.
Hey,
You made me
looking
look
for
the fool.
information is a lot of work. All right, come on. I have a reputation to uphold. Jeez.
Okay, next time we promise we'll have a good chase scene with you.
Good.
Next time, I will give you a head start. Then I will
scene
hold you again.
gives you great conversations. People ask you all sorts of crazy shit at parties. It's the best. Anyway, what do you need me for? What's going on?
Well, we would like to know
Well,
about
not everybody at once.
Zoe Mori.
Whoa,
Look
whoa,
at
whoa!
her
Hold
notes.
on, not everybody at once. And also, where's my payment? She kind of like flexes her hand a bit.
All right, let's get going to the ice cream.
Ooh, ice cream. She like just looks like you guys begin to drive, and she leans forward and goes, "All right, so what do you want to know? Who was that name? I missed it in the confusion."
It was
I'll
Zoe
go
Mori.
I'll go into the file and also grab the picture
Zoe
and
Mori.
hand that to her.
Oh, I know her. I've seen her around, mostly getting off of most of the trains. She hangs around the docks, I think. You can tell people smell really bad if they hang around the docks.
Ugh, the docks again, huh?
Yep. I believe
Do you
she
happen to
hangs
know if
out
she lives
in the...
there?
Hmm?
Do you happen to know if she lives there?
I don't know where she lives, but I know she works there. I see her with 2 other people all the time.
Do you know their names?
No. It's like
Can
this
you give us-
sleazy guy and this bugbear.
A sleazy guy. I'm assuming you mean a human
Yeah. Totally.
And a-
human.
and a bugbear.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know where on the dock she works?
Nope. I hear them talk about it though. You know, they like to watch the show that you so rudely interrupted.
Oh, so they sometimes pop over there too?
Well, I remember this one time they were watching a performance and I noticed her saying something along the lines of shipment at the docks, so I assume that's where they work.
Okay.
I mean, the most suspicious parts of the docks are the ones that are in the Lich Ward, but let's be real. If she's in there, then good luck. But there's also docks in the Fiend Ward, and there's docks in the Dragon Ward as well.
And I am
Right,
going to assume Fiend Ward, considering current circumstances.
Well, above game, real quick. You said Lich Ward, Dragon
Ward,
Ward, and Fiend
And
Ward.
Fiend Ward, yeah, are the 3.
Ward and I just want the Fiend Ward.
Oh, gosh, I'm trying to remember what maybe the human guy's name is. I feel like she said it too. Oh, man. Gosh. He was like older. He was like, because she was like maybe like, gosh, like maybe 20 years old. I don't know. And the guy was like older. And the bugbear, I mean, all the bugbears look old. I mean, they get beards by the time they're like 8.
Hmm.
When do dwarves get their beards?
She leans forward to you, like Khel. She kind of looks side to side. She goes, I heard they're born with them. And she just gives you like this knowing nod. Like, she just gave you the best information ever.
That would be amazing. I wish I could grow a beard.
Rex, it's not. They don't.
So, has she shown up to see the performances recently?
Not really, no.
Hmm.
But I
okay.
don't forget a face, so glad to have been of some help.
Can I have that coupon book real quick?
Yeah.
Yee.
I'm gonna just I don't know, look through, grab 2 or 3 that look real good, and hand her to her, and be like, In the meantime, if you do see her again at the performances, can you shoot us a text? And I hand those 3 to her.
She like holds up your hands and goes, "Do I look like I'm made of cell phones? Besides, I work by word of mouth. It's easier so people don't know who I'm talking to. You aren't the only people I give information to."
That's true. Whatever, you can have these anyway.
She takes them gleefully. Anything else you need to know?
I do have an inquiry, if you will entertain it.
Sure. Hit me. But
What
not
do you
actually.
know about manticores?
Ugh, nothing really. They're skeevy, I know that.
Do you happen to be acquainted with any?
God, no. Are you kidding me?
I think they wouldn't see them around any of the more, civilized districts.
You say that, but the Central Ward has everything. There's a reason I hang out there all the time. You see every type of person there, like all the time. From artists to musicians to losers and to kings and queens. It's great. It's
What-
full of life.
What about bar guests?
Bar guests?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen 1 or 2. Gotta be careful around those. They're tricky. They can shift into anything.
You don't know Mac and Tell-El, do you?
Back in Tillel. Oh, the street artists?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I know them.
Oh, that's just me. I just wondered. They're nice.
Oh, yeah, they're good. They know the
Okay.
city way better than I do.
I don't know if you see him recently. Tell him I said hi.
Yeah, sure thing. I don't see them very often. I see Neil and occasionally I see Guinea, but those two, they tend to work in more of the more easily avoidable places for them anyway. Their whole thing is climbing up walls, which is really cool. To my knowledge,
Yeah, I did that recently.
with them?
With Mac and Tell-El.
Oh, you're a lucky bitch.
Oh, I
Anything else
guess-
beyond that?
That's about all I got.
Hmm. I'm trying to think. Would she really know anything about
I mean,
Things that
whatever.
sound like they have little footsteps that like to take hair and car keys.
Well, that's a thought. Let's ask.
So I'm just saying, this guy's losing his car keys. He's losing his glasses. His hair's receding. It sounds like he's just turning 37.
Number 1, he's only 30.
Okay, so it hits people at different ages. It's not really something you call the police for.
Oh, I'm gonna ask. We've got a sort of new case going. I was wondering, do you know kind of like any kind of creatures that tend to be on the smaller side? They like to take things, like small items or maybe even hair.
Maybe boggles. I know the sewers are rife with boggles, and sometimes you
Boggles.
find them in like other parts of town. Yeah, they're like little fey things.
Ah.
Outside game. How far away is this guy's place again from where we are?
From where you are, like from the station, which is in the opposite direction, it's looking like an hour drive one way.
Like what ward would he be in? Is he more like
He
in the
is-
countryside?
Yeah, he's like on the cusp of like the Heavens Ward. Like it's kind of like I don't know how it would be in America, but like, you know, Vancouver would have like, you know, Abbotsford or Aldergrove that's kind of like, you know, close enough that it's like, you know, not that far away from the main city, but it's like a separate city that's, you know, very much like in a more rural area.
Okay. What about creatures that are more outside the city, more kind of smaller city, rural-ish?
You think someone like me leaves the city?
I don't know.
You
just
find me
thought you had a
dead
lot of
before you-
information.
You'd find me dead before you see me out in the middle of some country hodunk town.
I would greatly
Boggles
prefer
is at
not to
least
find
something
you
look
dead.
into.
Sorry, two people talked there. Sarah, what'd you say?
No, sorry, I was just making a comment. Kel had the question.
Kel, what'd you say?
Oh no, I was just. Kel was saying, I would greatly prefer not to find you dead.
Well, that's appreciated.
And I said, well, boggles are pretty good place to start with. So.
You said they are Fae?
I think so, yeah.
Can I roll Arcana or something on that?
Sure, I'm gonna say roll Arcana on that.
All right, Boggles. That is a 13 soft.
13. I mean, based on the description that Cody Mason gave you, like, that could be a number of things. Like, it could be, you know, a lot of different things, maybe. Boggles, you don't know that much about Boggles. Like she said, they're kind of like, you know, they'll hang out in wars, but they are considered something like a pest. I don't have my book on me.
Bible.
He's
What?
had the Cody's in the registry, right?
Yeah, he is.
Is there any information in the stuff they gave us about? Does he have a pull or anything?
He is a generalist prince, which means he has no specific pulls.
Ah.
He has prince ability.
He's just vaguely magical.
Yeah,
A
he's
boring
good.
one.
Yeah.
Hey.
Also,
Hey,
can I point out how
don't be
useful
hurtful.
detect evil and good is? Because I can detect aberrations, celestials, elementals, fays, fiends, and undead.
Must
That's
be
true.
nice.
Hey, you could detect it then. That's nice.
Must
Fine,
be
I think.
nice.
And I have a gun.
Boggles,
And I
they
have
are-
a sword.
Boggles are fey. They are chaotic neutral in nature. And they do excrete an oil.
Gross.
Yeah.
Ew.
It's either slippery or it's sticky.
That would be good
Double
questions to
gross.
ask Cody. See if he's found anything slippery or sticky.
And they have a really good sense of smell. And that's all you know.
Like how Khel is a Swiss Army dragon. Born.
All right. That's all I got then.
Claris is before you, just kind of sitting back. She's like, anything else?
I think honestly that is it. Aside from getting you your ice cream.
Yeah. But I can walk and do that. Seems you guys are in a hurry.
Yeah, we got a lot on the plate.
All right, guess we just let her out someplace.
Yeah, you just drop her off like a couple blocks away and she gets out and makes her way towards the ice cream place.
Next
as you
time
let
we
her out-
catch you, I want to know about this ice cream place.
She kind of looks at you and goes, yell at me. Say, like, I'm off the hook. Come on. She kind of, like, goads you for a performance.
No,
Oh.
you're off the hook for now, but stay out of trouble, young missy.
You can't tell me what to do. And she, like, flips you the bird. Go ahead and roll a deception check. And there's people who are looking at you right now.
Oh no!
Should have had literally anyone else do this.
5.
5. You stay out of trouble.
Khel's not a very convincing liar.
You watch as Claire just kind of, like, slaps, like, you know, does a face palm and just, like, turns and walks away. And
Hey, we
The
promised
viewing-
her a good one next time. It's fine.
all right. So, you guys have gotten your information about your 2 cases that you have, and how would you like to proceed?
Well, should we head over to Mr. Mason's?
Can we stop for ice cream on the way?
Sure, let's get some ice cream.
Thank
All
you.
You guys swing over to an ice cream place and you get some ice cream. I'm gonna say
Woohoo.
for each person, like, a cone will run you about five gold.
All right.
Oh boy. That's the first gold I've spent in this game.
Can you just buy a snake for your kid?
That's true.
Well, I made everyone waste all this money on werewolf medallion and propellant, and the one character
I-
that's using it
I
gets it, just like,
literally
I
have no
it.
money. I have
Hey,
no
maybe
money.
Khel
it'll
gave
be
you
important
100.
later.
I know
It
that's the
may-
only. Literally,
He
The
made
power
you
of
didn't give me
friendship
money, I couldn't-
Was the
if
ultimate
you didn't give me
werewolf
that 100, I
propellant.
could not have bought that paper. And if I didn't buy that paper, I would have once again been yelled at for not taking the plot hook.
It took forever. That plot hook's been in the air for like ages.
I said I would get to it. I did. was a
Let's
natural
get
roundabout
a
way to do it.
Mason guy.
So this is
Khel
gonna be
actually
a
did not pay for
long-
everyone's stuff this time.
Oh.
He paid for mine because I don't have the money.
You're just saying he paid for you then.
Yeah.
All Alrighty. So, who is driving this very long distance out of the city limits?
Oh boy.
Best
you guess?
dad
Guess who?
You're
I'm
the
putting
best dad, Tanis.
and
Thank
the best
you.
driver.
That's what really
Guidance.
matters.
Khel is going to place a hand on Tanis' shoulder.
I'm
Your daughter
putting
finally
action.
said she loves you. That proves you are a good father.
That's
She
great
does.
and all, Kel, but I need to be a good driver right now. Thank
If
you.
you are
Hey,
a good
man.
dad, you are a good driver because you do not have to ask for directions.
That
Hey,
is, I
drive,
feel-
dad and driver both start with D. You got this, baby. D and D. Let's go.
That's true. I'm gonna start the
Alright,
car.
believe in you.
Survival check with advantage and with a guidance.
Here I go. Again, on my own. Not really though. Natural 20.
Hey, you are the best dad.
Plus.
All I had to do was my booty shake and my speech, and we're good.
What the? That's gonna be a 27 total. Oh boy.
Oh, ho, ho, ho. Why are you showing off like this, huh?
Roll a funny driving test.
Roll.
Sorry,
So that's a natural 20 and a natural 4.
That's the best possible thing you could have possibly gotten.
Yeah, there's
This is like the best drive.
Monty.
It's
We shouldn't have to roll another check the rest of the game. He just knows where everything is.
See, the
No,
key to
that's not how
Tanis
this
performing
works.
well is telling him that his daughter loves him.
You
Damn,
say that,
that was
Monty,
some
but
good
it could be how it
reinforcement.
works.
It's
That's
really up
right.
to you.
I just need to. That is definitely not it. I'm trying to find. I actually didn't prepare audio for you guys to head out of town.
Put that in the books. Positive
There
reinforcement
you
really does work.
need
It's
a
all right, you're allowed to be the big
harder
dumb.
living.
That's scary. Why are all these things that sound really happy scary?
Do you long to shed your weary woe?
Life is a highway.
I will fight it. Wait.
Oh, night.
Actually, no.
Prince Division on the open road.
This will work.
Yeah.
Okay, no.
Gorge.
That's illegal.
Oh,
All right.
yeah.
Gorge.
I'm Viro Tanis.
Stop.
Khel Zouren. Yuck.
Stop. Stop it. All right. You guys stop your car in front of a very nice house. It is a long rancher style house with an open plot. There's like kind of a hobby farm in the back. There's a doghouse in the front that appears to house a Labrador retriever that's currently like kind of lying down and kind of notices you guys kind of park the car on this dirt driveway. You see some fruit trees, and the house itself is kind of like a red color with like a brown roof, but it's not like super like upkept like Mama Rigigi's house. It's definitely worn and has been tempered by probably the nature that is around it, but it is a very, very nice kind of country style home as you guys park the car.
Before we go in, can I take 10 minutes and fire up Detect Magic?
Technically, sorcerers can't ritual cast.
Oh,
but
you
I
saw
don't
that
care.
comment, did
Yeah,
you?
I
Doing it,
did.
haven't
I didn't like that comment at all. But guess what? I'm the DM. I get to decide what the rules are. You can ritual cast because if you couldn't, it'd be kind of boring, and I don't really care.
I feel bad.
honestly.
Did I sow
No.
division in Discord?
No, I don't care. You can ritual
So-
cast. I'm
so
making that
division
call right
and-
now.
Sow division in Discord. In Discord?
Oh.
As
I'm
not the
making,
only one
I'm
who can
making
make
that
crap
executive
jokes.
decision because I was allowed to ritual cast as a sorcerer, and that's how I learned it. I picked up maybe a bad habit, but you know what? Fuck it. I don't care. My game. You can ritual cast as a sorcerer.
Cool, I'm gonna ritual cast as a sorcerer then.
Yeah. Welcome
Yeah.
to modern day.
Yeah! Yeah, so I'll
She
do that.
she looked up a YouTube tutorial. Sorry, a goblin.
How
tree
to ritual
tutorial.
cast. It's like some 4-year-old. Hey guys, it's me again. I just here's my tutorial on how to ritual cast. It's like a
Oh,
To be
God.
fair,
Don't forget
that would
to
make
smash
a
that subscribe
hilarious-
button.
Yeah,
That would
Oh,
make a
please
hilarious
stop, you're
story,
hurting
learning
me.
magic from YouTube
Yeah, oh
and how
God,
it
yeah.
causes chaos.
Hey guys, it's me, Shadow Sorcerer 3.
Oh god.
Here to
Yeah.
show you how to cast shield. Now, if you ever have to like color spray is really useful for coloring your hair instantly and also for vanquishing your enemies.
In the comments, it's some dude like, "Shut up, kid! You don't even get in fights. I bet you can't even use a reaction to use shield."
Well, I'm saying that if you extended this particular ritual by like maybe 2 minutes, your mage hand would have about a 5% more effectiveness. But I don't think that you can because you know you're a bit of a noob. Anyway, detect magic, yes.
Yeah, you want a ritual cast detect magic. Yeah, fine enough. You guys kind of park and organize yourselves, and in that time you cast detect magic. You detect no magic.
Well, I just want it up for when I'm in the house too.
Okay, yeah, easy enough.
Khel will cast once we're in a position where he's had the disturbances.
Okay. You guys get out of the car, and you hear as the dirt crunches beneath your feet. You guys make your way towards the home. The dog doesn't bark at you. The dog actually just kind of walks up and wags its tail and just kind of like moves up to you guys, kind of looking at you with these kind of doughy brown eyes.
Can Khel pet it?
Oh yeah, go ahead and roll a handle animal.
Please.
I'm gonna look for a beware of dog sign.
9. The dog like looks at you and just bites your hand. Just like not like no growling, no nothing. It just bites your hand out of nowhere.
Oh no.
No. It is okay. I deserve that.
You take 1 point of piercing damage.
Oh no.
It's like an anime where like a dog just like chomps down.
It's that cat from Azumanga Daioh.
Yeah, exactly
Just
that.
like,
That's a shame, man. I didn't want to have to put this dog down, but all right, guys, rolling in.
Hey.
Stop it.
be nice. Be nice to the dog.
The worst part about it is the dog does not let go.
If it's like a pit bull, there's only 2 ways to make it let go. It lets
just-
go, or you
let's
do the
just-
roll initiative.
Just a knock on the door and we'll get the owner. I'm sure he can get his dog. I'm going to knock on the door.
All right. You knock on the door, and the door immediately opens, and you see that same handsome, nerdy man, Cody Mason. He opens the door and goes, he kind of like, he looks around and looks down because you're a little shorter than him. He's about 6 feet tall. He's tall.
Jesus.
Yeah, he's a tall
In
guy.
the intervening time, Monty, could Khel have sat down on the ground so the dog didn't have to lean up to reach his
Yeah,
hand?
you're like sitting down and like.
Question: Does the dog count as a beast?
Yes, it does.
Like
A
Khel's
dog
just
counts as a
sitting
beast.
there.
Tanis, you have a gun. You know what to do.
No.
Well,
that's
I'm not like
you, Bosco.
I'm
No.
not like
Bosco?
I'm not like those shitty real life pigs that shoot dogs for no reason.
Good.
Khel's just sitting there, kind of lazily holding out his hand, kind of nonplussed.
The dog is
I-
like holding on to you as if like it just doesn't want to let you go. You're there.
Like
You're
he's a
there
chew
forever.
toy.
It's like is this like a love thing? Is it like showing affection?
I
Its tail is wagging. Yeah.
What?
Mr.
Hi.
Mr. Mason.
Hi. You must be the.
Oh, Mr. Mason.
You must be the officer who called earlier. That must be you.
Yes, I'm Officer Gibby. But just I'm sorry to bother you about this, but my colleague pet your dog, and
Oh, Yellow! He comes out and claps his hand. And immediately, the dog lets go of you, Kellen, and runs
Old
over.
Yellow.
Tanis
no.
sort of grins at that. His name's Yellow.
Thank you, sir.
Ah,
Yes,
dog.
we are the Prince Division. I am Officer Gibby, and these are my colleagues.
I'm really sorry about my dog. We don't get a lot of people out here usually.
No, that was my fault. I did not
Gets
approach
inside
properly.
the house. You watch, see like the dog kind of runs inside the house. Yes. Thank you, officers, so much for making time to come out. I really do appreciate it.
Oh no, not at all. Shall we step inside, or is there a place we should maybe discuss this?
Yeah, that sounds good. Would you guys like some lemonade? I have some lemonade. He kind of opens up the door.
Sure, thank you. I will.
No,
go.
thank you. I will pass for now.
I like lemonade.
Ooh, but you could give your dog a treat for me. It's the apology for stepping into its domain.
I can look into that. Sure. Come on in. You just as you guys enter inside, the house is a like kind of log home exterior. There's kind of like rustic photos hanging off the wall. The banisters are made out of like, sticks. Like instead of being like actually like carved nice, like finished wood, it's like, kind of has a very natural sort of feel. The floor is like mixed match mason stone. There's a lot of like, pictures and photos and, banisters hanging and stuff like that. And it's got a very like wood smoky kind of smell to it. It's very, very country. As you make your way inside, he goes, "This is my house. My parents used to own it, but I inherited it. So it's mine now. My parents have moved far away from the city to a more quieter life.
Quieter? Was this area not really conducive to their needs?
Well, not really, but also the city is constantly growing, so, one day this place will probably grow with it in ways. So, well, the going's good.
Do you think you'll be leaving too then at some point?
I like my house. It's a bit too early to move, but there was talk of expansion, but I'm hoping for the best but prepared for the worst. I'll just put it that way. You watch as he goes to a fridge and he pours out lemonade into the mason mugs, they're mason jar mugs that have the
Ooh,
handles.
that's how you know it's
Yeah.
that good shit.
Yeah. And he pours out for those who want it. He pours it out and kind of lets you guys sit. The table you guys sit on is a very, very nice, almost classic D&D style, wooden tavern table, square table with bench seats. As you guys kind of sit down, he goes, "Well, I suppose that we should get on to the issues at hand."
Yeah, we have some, as I said, we have a basic file on the information given, but as I said, we'll see if we can add to that and figure this out.
Well, it's really hard to place when things had started, because at first I really didn't think too much of anything, but I lost my car keys. It was a rather nightmare thing to deal with, but I managed to resolve it with, getting a replacement of my key at least, but my car fob is gone, which is a bit annoying. Then I lost my glasses, and he kind of taps his glasses, and you notice now that the glasses he's currently wearing aren't those square shaped glasses. They're ridiculously big, oversized 90s glasses. They're a little too big, and the lenses are probably way thicker than anything you've seen before. He kind of taps them a couple times. He goes, but then it really turned ahead when, well, literally, I was sleeping one night. In the middle of the night, I just felt this sharp pain in the back of my head, and he kind of pulls back his hair, and you notice there's actually a solid patch of hair missing. Not a huge amount, but maybe about the size of half the size of a penny, I would say. Half of the diameter of a penny of just hair that clearly was yanked out from the roots.
Ouch.
This is enough to where it's noticeable.
Oh yeah, he has to pull it back to show you, but it's it's so clear that someone grabbed and ripped out his hair. To say it was painful is a bit of an understatement, especially in the middle of night. Talk about having your heart palpitations.
I didn't realize you had a dog. Has the dog ever noticed what these things might be? Does he ever bark randomly and you come and there's nothing there?
Well, I'm sure you notice he's not the greatest guard dog.
Khel's head will sink sadly.
No, the only thing I've noticed is that he's just putting on some extra weight, but Yellow's getting older, so, he kind of pats the dog, and the dog just kind of rests its head on his lap.
I think, what did they say about the bog? All right. Have you noticed anything has there been any kind of oil secretions or something like that around the house recently?
No, I haven't noticed anything, no.
Have you noticed anything slippery or sticky anywhere?
Nope, can't say I have.
Not boggles, then. Have any of the items that have been missing ever come back, or have you ever found something new in its place, something that didn't belong, that wasn't there before?
No, they were just gone, and if I had them back, then trust me, I would look a lot better than what I'm wearing right now. Kind of looks away a little sheepish.
In that case, are there any secret passages or hidden nooks or crannies or some random storage area in this house? Someplace where these creatures might be, or whatever is going on, where your items might be amassing, maybe a pack rat?
He kind of laughs a bit. And he goes, secret passages. Well, if there's secret passages in here, my parents definitely withheld some information from me. I mean, there's an attic if you want to poke around there. We also have like a barn. We don't use it for anything, but we have some barn cats out there.
That might be a good idea to check out just in case.
Yeah, absolutely. Anything you would need me to do. I do have a key for that. I could give that to you. And then the attic is, it'll probably be quite dusty. I'm sorry. We mostly just store like Christmas decorations up there, but beyond that, we don't really look at it too often.
And you said this sometimes happens, well, the hair thing that happened when you were sleeping?
Yes, it happened when I was sleeping. I'm gonna say probably like 2 days ago.
Would you mind then if we checked out your bedroom as well?
Yeah, absolutely. What would you like to
Your
look at first? Yes.
your dog hasn't noticed anything, has he?
Not that he's made anything aware of. No. Usually he's outside though. He has a doghouse, so he's pretty comfortable out there.
Has he had any hair go missing that you've noticed?
Actually, I've not checked.
Could I go over and give him a once over real quick?
Sure.
I'll
Go
lower
ahead
the
and
shades.
Roll a handle animal for me first.
Hey,
Oh, good luck.
How's it
And-
going?
Please be bitten like Khel was.
Quit wishing for my downfall like this. I only want the best for you guys. See, that's what happened.
That's a 5, buddy. Yeah, let me examine your dog. You get bitten as well.
I only want the best for you guys.
You take 3 points of piercing damage as you're bitten in the hand.
Wow.
Oh, I'd just like to say the dog's name is Old Yellow.
You know, you
Tannis-
could have just let
In the
you could
exact
have let
same way.
Tannis just
let
says,
Mason check his dog.
yeah, but I wanted to pet the dog.
I'm not Monty. I just
Yeah,
like to say for the record, not going near this fucking dog. It's evil. It's clearly it's evil.
Tannis just says, ow, and then begins checking its fur.
Okay, roll an investigation check as you check its fur.
Here I go.
Can I give him guidance?
Yeah, sure. You can tap him for guidance.
Guide me. Natural 20.
Damn.
Nice.
Yay!
You look
See,
around. no
Sacrifice
fleas.
myself for the good roll.
No fleas. He's a little dirty just because he's outside mostly. No missing patches of hair. Not a single. You were very thorough. All the while, your hand is still in this dog's mouth. Like you're like bending over and like moving, and the hand is still there. And
Every time it hurts, he just says "ow" out loud.
Mr. Mason, you said your dog is gaining weight.
yeah, I mean,
Have you been feeding him more recently or anything?
no, about the same. But he's about like probably 6 now. So
But he's otherwise in good health. Nothing different about him.
I'd like to hope so. Yes.
Okay. Above in my head, I'm going.
Did I do a medicine check to see if he's in good health?
Sure. Roll a medicine check.
I've got him occupied.
12.
Well, if you don't know much about, dog animal health, I mean, he looks healthy. He definitely is attentive. Bright eyes, wet nose, relatively, like, he has a healthy coat. It's just kind of dirty because he's, probably rolling around in the dirt a lot, but it is a healthy coat. He's a healthy dog.
It is my diagnosis as a physician that this is a very good boy.
Well,
Does he have a doghouse?
Yeah, you guys saw it when you guys parked your car.
I wonder if I can go check that real quick. Could you get him off me?
Yeah, yellow bad dog. You watch as he comes over and just opens up the mouth, like it snaps shut as your arm, your hand gets pulled out of it.
He's just blowing on his fingers.
I'm inclined to agree with Bosco. Maybe this dog is evil.
Right? I'm just
Maybe
saying.
Maybe this dog is actually endgame. Anyway,
It's
I guess-
like an obsidian throne with fire and skulls around it. And the dog's just sitting with a big stupid face.
Yeah.
I am the best boy.
It's like the dog ending from Silent Hill 2.
I mean,
It
have
was
we-
you
have
all
we
along.
ruled out do we know for a fact this dog isn't Cujo?
I mean, if he's Cujo, then you two just got bitten, so
Yeah, that's
Uh-oh.
why I'm saying we need to leave.
you all got rabies.
This
Yep.
dog is the pug of this world.
Well, at any rate,
So-
I guess should we
Doghouse.
start with the bedroom or?
Yeah.
Sure.
You guys make your way to the bedroom. Cody Mason's just gonna wait in the main dining room just in case you need to ask any questions. But he just wants to stay out of your way for the most part.
Once we get in the bedroom, may I cast Detect Evil and Good searching for Faye?
Absolutely. As you guys open up the door, you enter into a very nice, somewhat cluttered bedroom. There's a lot of papers and books kind of stacked around. A lot of it clearly is work related. It looks like it's just like, different plots of land that need to be inspected and just overall reports that are just kind of piled up. There's a lot of there's actually like a city map that has like certain like pins in it, like pinning different color pins that like correlate with different reports that he's currently filling out. It's very strange because it's a very outdoorsy hunter cabin-esque kind of thing, and then you see this very modern type of work in a non-modern bedroom, so it's kind of off-putting. There's a bed that has not been made, and there's a nice window with like kind of cloth curtains, and you guys watch as the curtains are kind of being blown inwards in the open window. As you cast Detect Evil and Good. So the place around you has not been consecrated or desecrated. It is just normal. And you detect nothing within this room and within 30 feet of the room.
Do I detect anything?
You do not. Besides what would be obviously magical, so like he's got like a calculator, which is has magic involved with it. There's like a phone charger, which is magical, but beyond that, in this room, there's really nothing to be found.
I'll roll investigation just for shits.
Okay,
I'll give you
go ahead.
guidance.
I will. Oh, what'd you get?
That's a
Nice.
natural one.
That's a natural one.
Roll your guidance.
Before it's
Save
a
it.
1 too.
Save it.
Oh God. Oh right, what's that again?
Slash roll
D4.
1d4.
It's a D4.
Can I click on? Oh fuck it. Oh God. Does it actually help?
Yeah, I mean,
We'll
do
see.
it anyway. It'd be funny.
Hey, 4.
Hey!
It's not so bad. It's not great.
You are literally that one guy from Spaceball. Man, we ain't found shit. Like, that is you right now.
Anybody else want to do this? I didn't do well.
Can I roll an investigation?
Sure.
I'm
Do
I will
better.
assist. I will assist.
Do better. than
Okay,
me.
so that would be
That's
with
better
advantage
than
due
me.
to the assist.
Yeah, roll it again.
Monty?
12.
He's assisting, so would that be with advantage?
Yeah, roll it again. Advantage.
Again.
That's a 13.
Sure.
Hey!
You guys are kind of looking around, and you guys are kind of like flipping through some of his personal stuff. Not like really like spying or anything, but just like, what's this thing? What's that? Khel, you notice one kind of strange thing. Near the rug on the ground, there's almost like a scorch mark, but like not really. It's kind of like this weird, like it looks like someone struck a match on the ground almost in a weird way. That's not what happened, but it seems similar to that.
There is some sort of strange burn on the ground by the rug here. It's like someone dropped a lighter or a match or something.
I want to
Could I-
get a quick snapshot of that with my cell phone, just for
You take-
future reference.
Yeah, you take a picture of it real quick.
I'm gonna prod it and see if any residue comes off on my fingers.
No residue comes off on your fingers.
I'm going to get on the ground and smell it.
Okay, roll a perception check.
With guidance.
Oh boy,
Just tap you on the head.
I'm a
Seven.
good father.
Not rolling well today.
Channel the dog that bit you.
Oh, hey, that's a 12 actually.
Oh, okay.
Wait.
11.
11.
11.
You
Ugh.
smell the ground, and it
I never-
smells like floor.
I don't detect any burnt or any sort of igniting fluid or anything like that.
No fluid. With that investigation check, it's just a mark on the ground, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Can I tap the ground with my foot, see if there's like any kind of hollowness underneath compared to the
Sure.
rest of the floor?
You tap the ground, thunk, thunk, thunk. It is solid.
Okay.
It doesn't smell like any sort of ignition or something like that. I'm not sure if magic has a smell, but it could be that.
Bryant, do you want to roll an investigation check?
Sure.
Guidance.
God
damn it!
Why?
Prince Division is back, folks.
8.
Great.
It's a little mark on the floor. You guys can't really figure out what it is.
Cool.
All right.
I love it.
Would Arcana be okay to roll on that?
No.
All right.
Oh, that's that then.
We have thoroughly determined that it is a mark on the floor.
Shall we go to the attic?
Monty,
Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing to see here.
could I get down onto the floor and kind of where that mark is, sort of look in other directions from that spot to the walls in each area of the room? See if I notice anything under anything?
Sure. Did you roll an investigation check? Yeah, you did.
Okay.
That was the 13.
Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Monty, I would like to take a fucking picture of this thing, and I'm gonna text it to forensics, who are better at this than we are.
What are they
Okay.
going to do with a picture?
They're gonna tell me what the fuck it is.
It's a burn mark.
You send it off to
Poss-
forensics.
Cool.
And they don't get back to you right away because they have other things they need to do, but
Cool.
I mean, this isn't really a crime scene yet, so I'm not sure we have really like free reign. It's just
this is literally that gif of those chickens looking at that faucet.
I just want
Brian's
to see if
just
there's anything.
like, I don't fucking know.
all right. So
They're
just
smart.
seeing if
They have
there's
higher rolls than
anything-
we do.
I'm seeing if there's anything under anything. Kind of using that scorch mark as a base. Because something could be under the bed, under the dresser, anything like that.
You look underneath the bed, you look underneath the tables and like the dressers, and besides like seeing like an old sock underneath one of the dressers, you don't really see anything else. Dust bunnies, but that's about it.
yeehaw.
So, attic, doghouse, or barn?
Oh, we're already in the house, so may as well do the attic first.
Yep.
I was
Where's
going
these?
to keep Detective Evil in good.
Bless you.
Broke my back.
Well, that was the case for you. Thanks, Prince
Oh.
Division.
All right, you guys. Cody comes over and he actually drops down the steps, like it's like a staircase style attic that you guys can walk up.
Huh.
And he kind of pulls down the string, and this big staircase kind of drops down, and he kind of gestures for you guys to head up.
While we have you,
Mhm.
did you drop a lighter or a match in your bedroom at some point?
No, I don't smoke or anything.
Did your parents?
No.
Do you know anything that could have left a burn mark by the rug?
There's a burn mark by my rug?
Yes.
Oh, I don't know.
Also, you have a sock under the dresser. You
Oh,
should
thank
think of
you.
that.
Yeah, I should.
Actually, that raises the question. Did your parents ever have any kind of issues like this when they lived here?
I mean, we had, you know, rats and bats and, like, pixies, but pixies don't do this sort of thing. They just tend to poke around and go about their own business.
If you're comfortable
Were
with
they
it.
giant rats?
He kind of turns to you and goes, of varying sizes, yes.
Are your parents aware of what's going on right now?
Yeah, they are somewhat concerned. I believe I was diagnosed when I was about 12. So,
I don't. If you don't mind, if you wouldn't mind contacting them and asking them if there's anything else they might know that we haven't covered, that'd be great. But
I did actually call them after the hair incident, and they're as stumped as I am. I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, we're just covering every base.
No, I understand. I wish I could be more help, but that's all I know. I'm sorry.
Is this the first time in your life this sort of thing has happened?
I would say so, yes. I mean, in my working in the city, I've run into a few creatures, but most of them usually give me some space. I get some funny looks, but nothing I'm not used to. But usually being this far to the city, I did it for a reason. So this is a bit annoying, if anything.
Understandable. Well, I'll go up into the attic.
Khel will follow. As
Attic is, as he promised, dusty and hard to breathe in.
Oh, good.
You guys head up, and there are a bunch of cardboard boxes. There's like a Christmas tree that's wrapped up in plastic. A really, really, really creepy, like garden gnome, like way too big and clearly has been removed due to its creepiness.
I cast fireball on it. Gross.
You can't even cast fireball, can you?
You can cast Searing Smite at later levels.
What? Searing what?
Between our two detections, do we detect anything?
Up here, nothing magical at all.
I'm gonna
Anything?
Shot her.
I'm gonna take a picture of the gnome.
Okay.
I'm gonna text it to
To the
Nefene.
forensics.
I'm gonna text it to Nefene.
There you go.
And I'm gonna say in hot pursuit of a criminal right now.
Yeah. That's great. Yes. Oh God.
You are so proud of yourself right
I'm fucking lightheaded.
Oh God.
What did you want me to roll?
Nothing. Your daughter texts you back going with dad with a period, and then another text that says, "What the heck?" with another period.
That is so good.
I'll text back. Gotta get this criminal scum off the streets.
Yes.
Tanis is just gonna like crack a little the smallest smile and like chuckle to himself.
I was just like, hey, Tanis, maybe you should ask if you could take it with you. Anyway, let's roll investigation.
Do we detect any Fey stuff? We covered
Yeah.
magic.
You detect no face stuff. No. You don't detect any creatures nearby. You don't detect any magic up here. But you can roll an investigation to, pilfer 3 and look around. You guys have your flashlights. So
Do you want to give me guidance again?
I assist Gibby.
I'm giving Gibby guidance as well.
All right, guidance.
And then I will roll my own after her.
So wait, I have 2 guidances now?
You have
Yeah,
guidance
one.
and
Oh,
advantage.
So
All right.
roll with advantage, and then you can add a d4 to whatever you roll.
You're the only one that knows what to do.
Hey!
Thank you.
Hey!
Roll a d4 for me.
God.
22.
All right, 22.
Pretty
You
good.
see a set of tiny, tiny footprints in the dust in this attic.
I'm very, very carefully, because it is very dusty, going to get up to it and get a picture of it.
They're so tiny. I'm gonna say they're probably maybe 1/3 of an inch, or maybe like 1/2 of an inch in size.
Wait a minute. I do want to make a note of that. So their footprints are about an inch, you said?
Yeah, they're about
Inch and a half.
Yeah, inch and a half, and it's like a shoe print. Like it's actually got like a sole to it. It's not like a foot. Like it's not like humanoid feet. It's like actually like a footprint. Like a.
Okay, seriously. I remember the story about the shoemaking gnomes or whatever. I swear to God.
Yeah.
Oh, you said we didn't detect any Fey, so it couldn't be brownies either.
Brownies.
Actually, I'm smelling what smells like peanut butter cookies downstairs, so.
Oh.
Footprints. Okay, so footprints, like shoe prints, actually, you said.
Yeah, shoe prints.
Prints are about 1 inch, 1 inch and a half. I'll bet. Hey guys, I've got some footprints here. Or really tiny shoe prints, actually.
Whose footprints are these?
How many are there?
I love
Tanis
it.
lifts, Tanis lifts up the gnome and matches foot size.
Oh God, please do. Does it actually work?
No, the gnome itself is like a 4 foot like decorative
Oh,
gnome.
Jesus Christ.
So it's a life-size gnome.
It's like big, yeah. It's got the.
Oh,
the-
yeah, I cast. Monty, I'd like to cast Fireball.
Someone roll a history check real fast for me.
Sure, I'll roll it.
Wait.
I will
What do you got?
Sit. No, I won't assist. I can't.
13.
All right. These sorts of gnomes were somewhat removed due to their racial depiction of gnomes.
Well.
That is a racist gnome.
Oh
No
no.
wonder your daughter was appalled. Anyway, do these footprints?
It's got a really. I just want to emphasize the thing's got a really creepy face.
Again, I would still love to cast Fireball on
It's
this
got
thing.
like the
This is
cheeks
not
that
a-
are trying too hard to be jolly,
Oh.
but just looks like weird
Oh.
cancerous growths.
Does it look like that
No.
weird life statue thing from Majora's Mask?
Kind of.
Oh.
Maybe I don't know.
Fucking
I'll
hell,
get a
round up
picture.
here.
I'd still love to Fireball the racist gnome. Just throwing it out.
Anyway.
Yeah. The footprints. Do they appear to be going or coming
Yeah.
from anywhere in particular?
They appear to be. They've clearly like crawled up these stairs, maybe, or have come up in some way. Your guys' footsteps have muddled the path, but it seems like it leads out to a circular window, and you notice that there is a little rope, like a blind, that is hanging.
Like that, Monty.
No, it's like different than that. There's like a blinds, like a set of like curtains and blinds, but there's like a string to pull them, and it looks like the footprints end there, and notably, the door is somewhat ajar, just by a little bit, with like a small stick.
You guys seen this? I think they climbed in through here.
Or did they climb out? Were the footprints leading to it or from it?
Leading to it. It looks like that's probably wherever this thing had exited. You notice as you look out the window that there is there's like gutter, like a gutter drain, like a gutter pipe that kind of runs down the side right next to the window.
Outside this window is the barn directly across?
You don't know where the barn is. It's like long grass and then woods.
Interesting. Is that all we get from rolling investigation? At least me?
Yeah. With the investigation, you're able to discern that whatever probably, came out this window and probably climbed down the gutter. That's what your 22 investigation gave you. So it gave you that additional information.
Also, my detect evil and good would have fallen off the moment I cast guidance, because concentration.
Yeah.
I don't have that active right now.
Well, is my detect magic is still up though, right? I don't sense anything.
Nothing in here, no. Everything here is like in a box and it's not
So
plugged
this
in.
kind of basically means that this thing might not be magical for the most part.
You don't know what it is, so.
Can Khel text Lucy?
Sure.
There, Lucy. Do you know anything about something that might have, like, very, very tiny feet? Like an inch, inch and a half?
I'll sidle up and be like 1 to 1 inch sized feet.
1 to 1 inch sized feet. Really tiny, likes pulling hair and climbing out windows.
Stealing hair.
Lucy responds with, I'm afraid I don't know. I don't leave the office very often, haha.
Oh, I have a thought. Well, finish your thing first, Khel.
It is understandable. Would you like us to bring you a coffee on our way back?
She responds with, I would love that.
I will do these things.
Could I look around for any spots that are oily or sticky?
Sure, roll an investigation check.
Here I go. See, when nobody says anything, I get good rolls.
You call that good?
11. Well, better than 2.
You do not see anything. You don't see anything slippery or sticky anywhere here at all. It's dusty. Everything here is dusty.
None of those signature slick or sticky spots.
Could I do an Arcanum search on my phone?
For this, no. It's too vague. You won't get an exact answer. You would know this.
I want to try. I don't know. This might be a long shot, but Avulaga's husband, the vet. Can I call him real quick?
Sure.
Don't laugh at me. I'm just trying something.
We're basically going through our Rolodex and being like, all right, who's left?
I know, but I want to try.
Yes, hello.
good to
This
check
is
in.
Dr. Laga at the veterinarian clinic. How may I help you?
Hi, Dr. Laga. This is Officer Gibby from Prince Division.
Oh yes, hello.
Hi, I wanted to ask your opinion on a creature we're trying to figure out, and we're not sure what it is. I didn't know if you could help.
It is an animal. I am not too well versed in non-animal nature things.
We're not sure. It might be slightly humanoid, but it is very, very, very small.
No, you need to move the corgi over there. Sorry, 1 second. No, move the corgi. I have a 12 o'clock already. Yeah, no, you've overbooked me. Okay, yes. Sorry, what was that?
It appears to be something very small with footprints that are about an inch and a half. I think it might be humanoid.
That could be something like weasel. It could be squirrel. That does not help me. I am very sorry.
No problem. Sorry. Sorry to bother you while you're busy.
Yeah,
Thank you.
it is okay. I just in the middle of thing. Okay, go, I have to go. Bye.
Bye. No good.
Monty did mention that the footprints were like boots.
Well,
like
I was mentioning that. I figured.
Yeah, Dr.
well.
Log is more beasts and like pets. He wouldn't even know,
Have
Hey,
I
Monty.
tried to? I feel like I already tried to roll an Arcana on this, but would I?
I'd
gotta-
say you wouldn't know. It's too vague still.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Is it possible something just got shrunk down to that size and it's not actually that size?
Maybe.
Well, you said it was either. Does it look like one set of footprints or multiple sets?
It looks like one set.
One set. Okay.
Oh, actually, yes. If it was something like a gnome or a halfling, if they use
Halflings be a little
shrinking
bigger
and
than
large,
that, right?
they would be a tiny creature.
That's what I'm
Oh.
saying. Like, you don't necessarily have to look for a creature that's that small. There's magic that can make you small. It's just...
Would we be able to detect that though?
Nope.
Hmm.
I mean, it depends on how long ago the spell was cast, so probably not at this point.
All right.
So we went out the window, went down the gutter, at least from what we can kind of tell from footprints, or assume at least.
Yeah. Might not be where it came in though. But for now, we at least know that's one point of entry for it.
Should we go check the gutter? At least the exit point. We can also
Yeah.
check the doghouse on the way.
Yeah, I want to leave it open though for now. I want to leave it as is because I have a thought. I'm gonna go down those stairs and I'm gonna find Mr. Mason.
Okay, you guys head down the stairs, and you do see Mr. Mason there, currently standing at the bottom, just kind of swirling and drinking his lemonade. He kind of goes, "Hello, any luck?"
So we did find what looks like a very, very small set of footprints.
Okay, so maybe
Well,
it is
I say
something
footprints. I
like-
say what I mean is shoe prints, and when I say small, I mean like an inch in size.
Oh,
This is
that's-
a very, very tiny little thing.
a half an inch or maybe a quarter of an inch, not an inch. An inch is actually
Yeah.
reasonably sized. He kind of looks, goes, maybe it is like a fairy then, or something of that sort.
I'm not sure.
Um,
Oh, sorry, Kel.
I haven't detected anything fate-related. At least while I had the spell active.
That doesn't discount that maybe this is someone more normal sized, maybe using magic to shrink and get into your house undetected. We have found that it looks like they either exited and or came in through that window up there. They used the gutter maybe to get up.
Oh, well, I'll lock that window when I can, at the very least.
I actually have a thought. We'll get to that later, but I have a thought for later. It might be. Do you have any cameras?
Here, no.
Do you have maybe a laptop you could set up in there? Something that we could maybe record this creature?
I could attempt to set something up, yes.
That might be an idea for now. We still want to check your barn, of course.
Okay, I could grab your key. And you watch as he walks over to like a little like probably someone made in pottery class, like a little like low kind of bowl, and he grabs you like a loose key and just hands it to you.
Ah, thank you.
There's a padlock on the front two double doors.
Okay. Shall we?
Yep.
Okay, you guys
You
head
should check
outside.
that doghouse
Let's
too.
go.
You guys want to check the doghouse?
Yeah.
Yellow is back in his doghouse, just sitting there menacingly.
Menacingly. Ugh.
His power is not to be underestimated. If
I
you
want to
approach,
check the
do so warily.
doghouse.
Sir, could you call your dog so we can check his doghouse?
Okay, Yellow, come here. And you watch as he gets up and he does move out of the way. Give you guys access to the doghouse.
Sorry, buddy.
All right, whoever would like to, because it can only really fit one person, can roll investigation.
It won't fit Khel. Let's
Go
be
ahead,
honest.
Gibby.
Who's got
Gibby.
the best investigation? We're not been rolling
You.
well.
You.
Damn it.
You then me.
Give
You
me
and it's not even
guidance or
close.
something.
It's you and that's it.
I have a
Alright.
+2.
Hi guys. This is like a detective style D&D game. Everyone, I'm gonna make intelligence my dumb stat. Me? Okay.
Hey, Monty.
Oh, hey
Monty,
guys, you can
said-
play whatever you want. I'll work
Play
with
whatever
it.
you want, Monty, right? Isn't that what
I
you
know.
say? Play whatever you want.
Rolling.
To be fair, charisma is my dump stat.
Hey, 18.
Perfect. As you look inside Gibby, you like stick your head inside the doghouse. There is a blanket. There are some toys, but beyond that, there's nothing of any real note. Smells bad though. Smells like dog.
Great. I did a great roll for that.
Just a note for the audience. Myself and Gibby are both proficient in investigation. She has a +3, I have a +2. We have 2 people that can do it.
At least,
Roll bad.
at least we know it's not the doghouse now.
Cool. Well, there's nothing in the doghouse, guys.
Oh,
Cool.
that is rough.
Oh, you fucker.
Aw, damn it.
There's a pun and I hate it.
I get it. Like a dog.
Yep, you did it, Connor.
To the barn.
Okay, to the barn.
Yellow
Yeah,
does
make
not
red
seem
fun.
like the sort to raise the wolf.
You guys make your way to the
I'm
barn.
gonna hurt him. I'm gonna hurt him.
Mm.
Hey, Sarah, truce. We can kill Arcolf.
I mean,
Joke's on you. I
Look.
welcome it.
look, he can just do total the dead stuff. Let's not.
All right, you guys make your way towards the barn. You have to kind of go like in waist deep grass and like kind of like hop over like wired fences that have been fallen over. The barn itself is not like a well-established really nice building. It is very clearly has not been used for probably about 10 to 12 years. The roof has been caved in probably from snowfall, and it is got tons of holes in it, and it is just kind of a den for any critter that has seemed to have claimed it. As you guys make your way to the front of the door, you have to like push back a bunch of long kind of cattail style grass, and
So
eventually
it's a
get
pretty
to the back
big
patio.
barn.
It's small. It's actually not huge. It's not like a giant like cow barn, but it's like clearly could have held a horse, or like like maybe some chickens at some point, or like a couple pigs. It's not huge. It's very much a hobby sized barn.
I kind of want to look around the perimeter of it real quick.
Okay, you go ahead and you kind of head. Which side do you want to go, left or right?
I'll go right.
Okay, you head around the right. Go ahead and roll an investigation check for me.
Yeah. 10.
10. It's really hard to investigate it because there's just so much growing around this barn that it makes it incredibly challenging to see anything.
Does it look like the door is the only way to get in?
As you can see, yeah, from where you are.
All right. Oh, I got the key. I guess I will unpadlock this thing.
You open up the padlock and you kind of have to like shove like the doors like into the grass and kind of like kind of like just shove the grass aside along with the door because it wouldn't open otherwise. Inside is as dusty as the attic, but worse. As you sweep the doors, you get like a mouthful of like decaying plants, dusty dirt that has not seen water for probably the same 12 years, rotten wood. Notably, there are like different parts where you could probably like build little pens for animals, and then there's sort of like a rafter above that has just a bunch of like junk wood above you.
Before we take any steps inside, I'd like to roll investigation just because I know we kind of messed up the path of those footprints when we were stepping around the dust before.
Guidance.
Thank you, Kel.
Yep.
Natural one.
Yep.
Why?
Oh yeah, this
Why?
is good. This is good.
Why? Oh, I got guidance.
It makes sense because the ground here is just a mess. Like
Ugh.
it's impossible to discern what would be coming through here.
I'll
at
roll the
all.
D4.
For
Yay.
rolls. Yeah,
Wow. This is a great day. Yes, Gibby, she's so
Appreciate it.
good at this.
Gibby,
Man, I have missed Prince Division.
Is back.
as you are like kind of leaning over and everyone's kind of looking around, you suddenly feel a really sharp pain in your head.
Ow.
And you
Okay.
reach up and you feel a couple of strands of hair.
What?
And you look around and you don't see anything.
Something just pulled my hair out.
Did I
We were
roll
all watching
perception?
her, right?
Yeah.
What else?
So we
Roll
can roll
investigation.
perception? Would that be investigation or perception?
Perception.
Okay.
I'm going to slap Tanis with guidance real quick before I do my own perception.
Let's see what my elf eyes see.
Oh no, you don't. Never mind.
Yeah.
22 plus.
Plus.
That was all caps. Whoa, that wasn't.
Nice.
I rolled a 13.
Oh, we're all
All
rolling
right. Tanis, as Gibby is like holding her hair, you hear,
Oh, that's a 25, by the way.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You hear like really fast footsteps above you. All of you hear it.
I look up.
You see little pieces of dust kind of like flittering around and eventually just comes to a stop.
Do you think it's up there?
Oh, hell.
We've got our flashlights on, don't we?
There's light in here. You don't need flashlights in here.
So I just don't.
We-
I just don't see anything on
You don't
there.
see
I-
it,
I
but
don't
you
sense
hear
anything.
something.
Do I not still
Uh,
sense anything magic?
Nope, you don't detect anything magical.
Kel, do you sense anything?
He would have to roll it again, wouldn't he?
I'd have to cast it again. Do you want me to do so?
If he does a ritual base, it would have to be it would have to be 10 minutes. I
No, it's
believe.
just a standard cast.
Okay, so you're gonna standard cast it. Okay.
Clerics can ritual cast.
You detect Faye.
Oh, wait, clerics can
good.
ritual
Let me-
cast,
let
but I'm
me-
just immediately casting anyway.
And the wood above you is not thick enough. You detect 5 Fae above you.
There are 5
Well.
of them above us. 5 Fae
I've-
total above us.
I've got my eyes glued to the ceiling.
Okay. You look up on the ceiling.
Above game, do Fae tend to attack?
Depends. You don't really know.
Hey, Monty, since I am detecting them, would I know their exact location, as we discussed
Yeah.
prior?
You suddenly sense that one of them, like, they're fast. They're really, really fast. And as you're kind of keeping an eye on it, you feel as if, like, in just like, a second, there's one that flashes nearby and then disappears immediately.
I'm going to hold my action to if I see one again, I will grab it.
Okay.
These things are extremely
You know what?
fast.
You know what? Screw it. I'm casting mage armor.
Kate, you cast Mage Armor on yourself.
Wait, would you mind if I tried something?
Go
Are you
for it.
telling the group?
Yes.
Go for it, Kel.
Gal is going to try to pluck a dead scale from his arm.
Okay.
He's going to hold it up towards that area where he's detecting the Fae, and perhaps an exchange is in order, in good faith. I know you are there. If you are taking hair, perhaps you would like dragonborn scales?
Something hits you in the head. Actually, I have to roll a hit.
Uh-oh.
You know.
Freaking rude little shits.
I'm telling you, man.
You feel something hit you in the forehead, and as you kind of like open your eyes, you see a dog treat on the ground.
Oh.
I am not a dog, but I will give this to the dog if you want.
Is this where the dog's gaining
Tanis,
weight?
make a perception check for me really fast.
That's gonna be a 10.
Okay. You don't see anything.
Shit.
Khel, you feel as if one of them comes close to you and then like disappears again. Like it's like this sort of like this like all like just suddenly, just like almost a heartbeat amount of time where it meets
I
you and then disappears.
Try perception?
So it's kind of like they're using Misty Step.
Not really. It's like they're moving, but they're just really, really fast.
Very
Like,
fast.
Before you can even turn around to see like what's going on, like they're already gone. Like you can feel them going back up into the rafters.
They are faster than even you, Tanis. This
Go ahead
is
and roll a
strange.
perception check for me, Gibby.
All right.
Good
Come on,
luck.
Roll 20, be nice for once. Ugh, 8.
8. You look around and you don't see anything.
Getting nothing with this stuff, man.
Tanis, roll a dexterity saving throw for me.
These things are shits.
17.
Nice. One of them runs towards you, and immediately with your monk attention, you just like flash out a hand. I want you to make I'm gonna say a grapple check if you want to, or an attack
Okay,
if
that's-
you wish.
Well, I'll do an unarmed strike. Is that all right?
Yeah, with disadvantage though.
With disadvantage?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Unarmed strike with disadvantage is going to be 9.
A 9 does not hit, but you do see the creature as it immediately sprints away and goes up a pipe up into the roof. You see a little tiny, maybe I'm gonna say probably like maybe, like 3/4 of a foot tall, little blue elf-like creature. And with that, I need everybody to roll initiative. As
Oh,
you
shit.
now are aware of
knew
one.
it!
But before we go into the fight, we're gonna take a break.
I'm so
Think I-
happy.
Someone called Gargamel. We found the Smurfs.
Monty, I hate these things, by the way.
My
They're-
my
I know.
initiative is 17.
Okay.
My initiative is a natural 20.
I don't wanna call it out, but damn.
Well,
Let's
yeah.
go,
Yeah.
cleric. Right.
Yeah, roll your initiative.
Oh,
before we
good.
go.
7.
12.
Great.
Oh,
I
it's so
smell
hot in this
cookies.
fucking
I'm
room.
gonna go get one.
Nice. I'll be here all by myself.
I'll
Also,
play
by the
you
way,
some
guys,
music.
do me a favor. Don't post what these things are in the chat. Just that's part of the not backseat gaming.
Yeah, that ruins the fun.
I have
Yep.
no idea what this thing is, so I'm calling it a
I
Smurf
know.
until
That's why I'm
otherwise
asking guys in the chat. I know what these are. That's why I don't mind seeing it. But yeah, please don't mention any monsters in the chat.
I
Much
will be
appreciated,
right
especially
back.
for people who don't know what they are. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you, sirs and madams.
I'm glad I have Detect Good and Evil. I can tell exactly where they are.
Yeah, right.
Sure would be a shame if someone used Creator to destroy water to flood them out. Oh wait, it has to be an open container. Never mind.
So I guess this is time for the halftime show.
Yep.
How you doing?
I have no idea what I'm going to do on my turn.
It's
I
totally
don't have
fine.
anything applicable.
It's fair. I guess I could read out some bits and some subs real quick. We've got SF Cody with 245 bits in SoCal. Air where I am is not too bad. Where I am, I'm in SoCal too, and it's bad. Like on my phone, it says the weather is smoke. But it says subbing through. Thanks to my first job in months. Love you. Bye. All right, sweet. Well, thank you, sir. We got. Oh, and thank you for the tier 1 sub. We've got Alexandos with a tier 1 sub. Gray Beast with a tier 1 sub. We've got Revengist with a Twitch Prime sub. Ragnaroth with a tier 1 sub. We've got Neoander. Thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Dude the Man with 100 bits. If Tanis doesn't spend his entire available budget on trick bullets going forward, I'm going to be disappointed. Maverick the Warlock with 300 bits. Thanks, all of you, for helping me forget about the fires and hurricanes for at least a little while. You're all awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see. We've got Lokar the Angry. There we go. With a tier 1 sub. Thank you so much. We got Burnout Vaughn with 100 bits. Bosco, you have Divine Sense, which is just detect evil and good, but as a paladin ability. Oh, sweet. That's good to know. All right, cool. Viridian. Oh, but no backseat gaming. Why are you backseat gaming? Don't do that. Viridian Winter with a tier 1 sub. Thank you so much. The Freeman with 100 bits. Wooden Garden Gnome be offensive as hell. Probably. Flustered Bun with 300 bits. I shall bless you all with good rolls for the rest of the night. I hope so. OG, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. Hard to imagine. It's already been 6 months. Elated Megalodon with 100 bits. Monty and Jim Jeffries are right. We should all go back to muskets. Like 2 people are arguing at a bar, and one of them is like, you know what? Fuck you! Pulls out a musket, spends 5 minutes reloading it. Okay, let's do this, and you're gonna... Oh, okay. Black Affair with the lead bits. Hey, folks. I hope the game is going well. We've got Dragon God 20 with a tier 1 sub. Marlius with 100 bits. So glad I get to catch the live Prince Division for once. And John with 100 bits. Yes, Gargamel. Yeah, I have news about the Smurfs as a group of police found them. Viridian Winter with 1,500 bits. Khel should grind them up and sprinkle them on his ice cream. Oh, boy.
That's morbid.
That is very morbid. Holy cow. And remember, guys, take this chance to absorb Laqueef. Stretch your water. Get some legs.
I'm trying to think of what to do.
This is some Shadowrun music right now. I'm just saying.
This is our standard combat music.
Yeah, I know, but this is some Shadowrun stuff.
Never played Shadowrun. What's it like?
This, but with more tech.
Water is awful. I would rather drink anything.
Water,
Anything else?
water is awful?
Yeah.
What do you mean it's awful? It doesn't have a flavor.
It does in Tennessee, and it's not great.
Have you tried getting a Brita filter?
Too expensive.
Hey guys, remember to go to twitch.tv/Arcolf where you can donate to help him buy a Brita water filter.
No. I might have to go get a soda.
Seriously, if the water is so bad that you can taste something in it, you really do need to get some kind of filter.
I'm big.
I usually just stick to bottled water for that reason.
Yeah, well then drink bottled water.
Don't have any.
Oh
I,
god. Remember guys,
I
that address again is twitch.tv/Arcolf.
Do
I
not
have
listen to
a-
that person.
I have a like a water filter like jug that you can get. I can't remember what brand it is. I think it's like a Brita filter. And it works amazing. I love it.
Yeah, Bosco was mentioning specifically a Brita filter as well.
Mm-hmm.
500 hits from Viridian Winter. Water is life, Arcolf.
Hey, soda has water in it.
No, it
Probate
doesn't.
says he's just gonna straight
That's
buy
good.
you a Brita at this rate. If you know where he lives, please do it.
No one knows where I live, and I keep it that
That's
way.
fine. That's fine. He'll continue to throw stuff at you till you do it. Probate's persistent. He's nothing if not persistent. Bosco, what do you think the odds are of hitting these little bastards? That would be meta if I said too much, but it's going to be tough. This is going to be an interesting fight.
They are tiny, they are stupidly fast, and they are Smurfs. Canonically, they always win.
Do you know what they are, or are you just saying that because you think they're Smurfs?
I think they're Smurfs. The
Oh,
Smurfs
okay,
always
fair
win.
enough. I can't
Unless
believe
we're talking about the
Gargamel.
Snorks. You know, the off-brand Smurfs.
I made a smoothie and it's really good.
Pie Rounded, first time watching Prince Division live with 100 bits and 100 bits from Flustered Bun. Treat yourself, Arcolf. Get a Brita filter. Listen to the community, Arcolf.
They make really nice water bottles too, as well.
And the filters are not that expensive, and they last for a while.
I can't wait until Bryant catches one of these little fuckers, and it's like that picture of the cat who knocked over the plant.
Yeah.
You.
Yes.
You. You know that picture you posted the other day of that giant hand squeezing that kid's face and it was making a goofy face? I imagine that when Brian catches one.
I'm gonna pop these things like pimples.
Oh, the smoothie is peach, strawberry, and I think
Happiness.
strawberry and something else.
Probate with 10,000 bits saying in the distance, la 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 la.
So, it wasn't peanut butter cookies. It was chocolate brownies with peanut butter.
Oh, you got your
Ooh.
brownies! You were of all of
Nice.
us. You got the little ones who got
Hey.
the brownies.
Hey, Sarah, what do I have to do to get a slice of that?
And just
just text Caitlin and come over and get some. She's got a whole pan.
Are you
But I would-
getting
I would
brownie
just-
points, Bosco?
Text to Caitlin and ask her if you can have some brownies. I'm sure she'll say yes.
Hell yeah.
Keep in mind, it's my fault she's doing this because I got her onto Great British Bake Off.
Nice.
So there are going to, if this continues, she was saying she's going to need to shill off baked goods to a lot of people.
I'm okay with taking all of their baked goods.
I mean, yeah. I can't eat all that stuff
Like-
myself. I'm trying to not, gain quarantine weight.
Dude, Sarah,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm trying to cut down on my carbs right now, and I'm like nuts. And like anyone who knows me knows that like I have very strong feelings about nuts. Mostly in pastries, though. If it's not in a pastry,
Wait,
it's
but-
fine.
Hold on, I'm confused. Monty, you're like a twig. Is that a health thing?
Yeah, it's telling me sleep.
Oh, okay. I was like,
Yeah.
but you're just your bones with skin over the top of it.
No, if you eat a lot of carbs, apparently it can affect how well you sleep at night. So, I'm trying to
Actually,
figure that out.
I guess
It gives you
true,
energy
yeah,
to burn.
Heavy.
Are we all back?
I believe.
Yeah.
All right.
Arcolf and I never left. We don't have anywhere to go.
Ha, losers. All right. So,
Wow.
I roll initiative for these little bastards. That's gonna put them. Look at your initiative order. All right. So Khel, you don't see anything because unfortunately, Tanis's attack missed and this thing zipped away before you could even notice. But you know that they're here, and you
I know
that they
exactly where they are.
They're above you, directly above you somewhere, but they're not an eye shot. So anything that require you to do a sight-based thing will not work. But
Oh, how high above them are they?
not that high. I would say like 15 feet at most.
Oh, that's perfect.
Oh, that's a new
Oh, boy.
laugh from Arcolf. Jesus.
Yeah.
That's just okay.
I mean, it's better than the
So,
traditional.
With my
That's my
detective
favorite, I
and
like
good, I know exactly where they are above me.
Mm-hmm.
So he
Well-
detects them, but my magic detection doesn't get them.
I'm detecting specifically Fae.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
looking for that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But since they're within
Fae
15
aren't
feet,
inherently magical, but they could cast magic. That's basically what detect magic is for. It's like something that is like, giving off a magical charge. It's something that would give off one of the, how many is it? It's like divination, conjuration, like illusion, that sort of deal.
Abjuration. You
essentially.
can detect the schools of magic.
Yeah.
Is there a place I can move in here to where I can kind of aim where they are, or slightly above?
Yeah, you can like move.
Because
up.
I don't want to just go right from below them, because that's not going to
Right.
hit.
So as you go to move, I need you to roll a dexterity saving throw for me.
okie dokie.
Yep, you're gonna learn today.
That is a 5.
So in that time it took for you, like when you notice them kind of flashing near you, they tied your shoelaces together. So you immediately fall. You try to take a step and you immediately fall flat on your face and are knocked prone with one step.
Swear to God, if our party falls to these little shits.
Well, I guess I can use my movement to get back up.
Yep, have your movement to 15 feet, which is enough for you to get in a position where you can be directly underneath in the middle of this barn if you would like to be.
So I can basically shoot whatever it is I'm going to do, and reasonably have a good chance at hitting them.
I mean, as long as it says, it doesn't say a target you can see or a creature you can see.
Oh, it doesn't.
Okay, then yeah, you're good.
Achoo. DC 13.
Mm,
Cold breath for those in the chat.
Okay, this is
Nice.
a Constitution.
Save, DC 13.
All right,
They take half as much damage on a successful save.
let me roll some saving throws here real fast with my diehard dice.
Woo!
We love you, Die Hard Dice.
I wish they would love us.
Do we
back.
though? But do we?
Pretty much anytime Khel uses his breath weapon, I like to think
10?
that his jaw just unhinges.
That's gonna be a 10, a 12, which I think are both failures.
Yep, DC 13.
13.
Matches. Attacker wins, they fail.
So I fail. That's gonna be a soft 20 on the other one.
Pass.
And then the last one. That's me a 9. That's another failure.
So only one pass. So
Damn.
one takes 2 damage, the others take 4 cold damage.
All right, let me just quickly calculate all that. You hear a bunch of screams upstairs. High-pitched, shrill shrieks as the cold damage hits them, blasts the wood, and you watch now falling down are 5 of these individual blue-light creatures. They all kind of crash to the ground. They land with poise and grace. And they all kind of immediately point and look. Does anybody speak Sylvan?
Yup.
Oh,
You do?
speak Sylvan.
Seriously?
All right, you watch as one of them, the tallest of the very small creatures, points towards Gibby and yells out, "Get here and run!"
By the by, as my bonus action,
Spiritual weapon.
Okay.
Attacking the tallest one I can see immediately.
Okay. Go ahead and
13
roll an
hit?
attack with disadvantage. You have to roll twice.
let me roll it twice. Natural 1.
Natural 1.
Do I
You go
smack
to-
myself in my own ice cream cone?
I'm gonna say I'll roll severity and see what happens actually here. Your weapon swings and like hits one of the boards that landed on a brick, and then there was like there was another brick on top of it, like almost like a seesaw. And your spiritual weapon hits that and immediately smacks you with a brick right in
Yes.
the face.
What are we doing today?
You take
Oh,
one point.
that,
You take 1 point of brick damage.
that's my favorite kind of Tom and Jerry nonsense.
God, we're so bad today.
I give you a chance to diplomacy.
You watch as one of them goes like raspberries, and another one just moons all of you, like just full on butt.
Oh, rude.
Kel's eyes are going to narrow.
All right,
I'm going
Tanis.
to kill you.
Unless, Cal, that would take your full movement and your action, your bonus action. So,
That's everything. I'm done.
yep, Tanis, it is now your turn.
So I can see these little guys now, right?
Yeah, you can see there's 5 of there's 5 of them currently scattered about the ground, zipping and zapping in various different directions.
All I know is that Kel's in fight or flight mode. He's got the spiritual ice cream cone out, so he's just gonna do what he does best. Gonna whip out the longsword.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to attack one of them. Yeah.
With disadvantage, go ahead and make your attack.
Disadvantage. Here I go. 18.
18, that hits.
Take this, you little fucker. 7 slashing damage.
Okay. Yeah, you swing around with the longsword and you manage to bash one of these things. You kind of sweep at it and it like kind of stumbles forward and collides into like an old wheelbarrow and then kind of quickly scrambles back up to their feet and just starts zipping around again. They're very annoying and very hard to keep track of. They're like kind of like flies or a mosquito that's just buzzing near your ear and you can't find it. It's the worst.
So my eyes can't track them.
You can, but it's very difficult.
Okay. Bonus action. Flurry of blows. Why not?
Okay.
Spend a key point. Unarmed strike. Gonna try to swat at him with my scabbard.
Okay.
With disadvantage again, I'm assuming.
9. You miss.
9.
You
What?
go to like punch with your fist and you like punch the ground and one of them like literally again just kind of like does raspberries at you and like slaps your hand and then runs up like your shoulder and jumps off and then runs past you on the ground.
All right. Going to strike him again because I flurry to blows.
Okay.
Flurry to blows. One more time. 9.
One more 9. Yeah. You
9, 9, 9, 9.
Roll so nice, you rolled it twice.
yeah. You go again to like punch as one like jumps in front of you. You go to punch it, but like it's going down and you like hit a post. It doesn't hurt you, but you just miss completely.
Okay. I'm just going to spend the rest of my turn observing then.
All right. They are zipping and zapping around. It is now their turn. Gibby.
Great.
Yep.
I'm gonna be bald.
Go ahead and I'm gonna say they're just gonna make attacks on you if they hit. They're not gonna do damage to you, but they're gonna be taking your hair.
This sucks.
Yeah, welcome to
Good
being
thing
the
you
princess.
cast mage armor.
I did. I'm glad I did.
Oh my god, natural 1 on the first one.
Yeah.
Hey!
Still feeling a little
Hey.
chilly.
I'm gonna roll. Oh god, jeez, that was completely out of the thing. All right, Gibby. You know
Yes.
that picture of the cat being grabbed by the hand? That is you with one of these things. As it climbs up, you like grab it with your hand, and you are now holding onto this thing as it's wriggling and grasping in your grip.
Is this
It
just
is-
one of the regular ones or the biggest one?
It's just one of the regular ones. It is considered grappled, so its movement is 0. So it is now stuck in place in your hand. The other one climbs up your back and is going to attempt this. Holy shit! No!
Another natural 1.
I just rolled 2. I'm rolling so. many
Let's
ones.
go!
Let's fucking go!
Fuckers!
Like a
Welcome
flounder
to
neck, you
the
just wants it and grabs it.
Division.
The Prince Division luck has transferred to the DM. Let's go!
I can't believe this.
Let's go, baby!
This is the weirdest
Is it like when you
Let's
reach up to
go.
spawn a fly and you just grab it by mistake?
It's come full circle. Here.
It's like that. It is literally like
Gibby has outmonked the monk. She is like the kid in like Karate Kid where he catches the fly with the chopsticks just automatically.
Funnily enough, I have recently done that. To be fair, the fly was stupid and he was trying to eat my food and he didn't move fast enough, so it's not like I plucked him out of the air. I just grabbed him off my food. It's like, get the fuck out of here.
Each hand is now full of these little elf critters. You have one in each hand and they're both shrieking and biting at your fingers to not much effort or at least success, but yeah, you have 2 grappled like
I just kind of look at the rest like, I don't know what to do with them. I mean, and I only got
Hold
2
him still.
hands.
I raise my sword. Hold him still.
There are still 3 more. 2 are gonna attack Tanis because he's quick and they don't like you. They pull out knives.
What the fuck? We gotta finish checking.
You little shits!
Well, hey now.
First
You're an
attack
all-star.
is gonna be a soft 20 on you, Tanis.
That hits.
They slash your ankles.
Ow!
For
God!
10 piercing damage on your
Jesus
Achilles and-
Christ!
What the hell?
Yeah, they're dexterity-based fighters and they're very fast. The second one is gonna attack the other ankle. I don't know if that's gonna hit. That is gonna be a 16.
That does not hit.
Okay, that one misses. You manage to like dodge out of the way. The third one is going to. What does it want to do? You know what it's gonna do? It is gonna make a weapon attack. I'm gonna count this as a net. I'll just say that. A dexterity-based net because it's light. On Bryant. That is gonna be a 19 to hit you, Bryant.
Yes, that hits.
Okay, you are now blinded as this third and final little creature jumps in front of you before you can even react and goes, "Think fast!" and puts a bag over your head and like ties it off at the end and jumps off of you. It is an
Little
old
shit.
like potato sack and it smells awful and it was like probably filled with half like old like straw and it is now over your head and yeah, you are now blinded so you cannot see. It will take an action to take it off if you want to.
Okay.
And that ends its turn. It doesn't do any damage to you. Both of the ones going for hair failed, and I'm just sitting here like, their plan has failed. What was it? What's the audio file? Mission failed. We'll get him next time. Like that.
We'll get him next time.
Alrighty, Gibby, it's now your turn. You have 2 quicklings in each hand. I've said their name. Spoiler alert, but that's what they are.
I don't know what
Freaking
that
hell.
is.
Where's
It still
the biggest
smirks to
one?
me.
The biggest one, just currently just like got the big hit off onto Tanis and is already zipped away. Like you've kind of like you can see it kind of running around, but it's like imagine you just lifted up a hay barrel and just like mice have just poured out and they're just running in each and every different direction. It's still very hard to keep track of them.
I'm gonna focus in on that one and use vicious mockery.
Okay, what do you say to it?
All of you need to stop, and I will hold up the 2 in my hands.
Okay, go ahead and hit the spell. And I have to make, I believe, a wisdom saving throw.
Yep.
That's That's going to be a 14, so he succeeds, unfortunately. You you say that to him, and he kind of looks at the two little quicklings in his hand, and he goes, and he pulls out his own dagger and looks towards you, and you're like, haha, uh-oh.
Hate these fucking things.
You watch as he points, he goes, everybody on the lady! In Sylvan, which only Bryant hears. That is your action, you have your bonus action, and your movement.
Wait, that's my movement too?
No, you use your action, and now you have your movement, and you have your bonus action if you want to do anything using those.
No, I don't think leaving would be smart, because at least they're confined to the barn at the moment.
Okay. That ends your turn, then?
Yeah.
Okay. Brian, it is now your turn. The world has become dark, and you can no longer see. You just hear chaos around you.
I'm just gonna pull the bag off my head.
Okay, you pull the bag off your head. Like, dusty, dry, like, straw kind of, like, hits your eyes. You have to kind of, like, wipe your eyes away and, like, kind of spit it out of your mouth. It's gross.
Bonus action, Shield of Faith.
Okay. On yourself?
And then, yeah. Is Gibby still holding on to these things?
Yeah,
she's
I got him.
She's got two wriggling in each hand.
And then I'm gonna pull out my sword. I'm gonna put them right over the tops of her hands so I can basically just cut them in half. And I'm gonna look at the other three, and I'm gonna call out, "You need to make it less obvious you're going for Gibby. You can stand down now, or I can cut these two in half. Your call."
You say that in Sylvan?
That's turn. I don't know if they. I'm just gonna say it, and if they understand common.
Okay. Alrighty, that ends your turn. Khel, top of the start of the turn order. It is now your turn.
I'm curious about something.
Uh-huh.
Is that disadvantage imposed by their small size or by how quickly they move?
They're fast.
So in other
And they're
words, the two that
small.
are grappled would be easier targets.
By virtue of them being grappled, yeah. I would think so.
Okay.
It specifically says incapacitated or restrained, but they're being held. So I'm gonna make the DM's call and say yes. Your attack would just be a straight attack on them.
Alright. Kel's going to reach over to the one Gibby has in her left hand.
Okay.
Place his hand over its head. Kind of grasp.
Okay.
Please hit. Soft 20, inflict wounds.
Oh god.
Bye.
Go ahead and roll damage.
End it. With
This
the
is going to
sweetest
be
death.
a level 2 cast at that, because they pissed
Oh
off Kel.
my god.
Do it. Do it.
17 necrotic damage.
I don't feel good, Mr. Stark. Dust.
Yeah.
Just for flavor,
Kill him!
I'm going to have Kel crush its head into dust.
Jesus.
At the
Yes.
I didn't want to kill them. They're annoying, but Jesus.
end. And as a
Watch
bonus action,
You
the
watch,
ice cream cone's going to strike the leader.
you watch as the big one, as you crush the other one, says, "Forget the hair, kill them!" You aim for the leader. Go ahead, roll with disadvantage because he's not grappled. So
That is going to be soft 20.
okay, that hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
11 force damage.
Splat. He's dead.
Oh
Jesus.
yeah.
Forget the hair, kill.
Oh, God!
You were given a chance at diplomacy. Your lives are forfeit.
All right.
Kel's just going to kind of gnash his claws at that.
Oh.
Staring daggers at the one that's still in Gibby's hand and still alive.
Oh yes. I've corrupted him.
Tanis, it is now your turn.
Tanis kind of winces and shakes his head. He's going to look at the one in Gibby's hand still, and he's going to longsword, non-lethal.
Okay, you're knockabout.
You're going to try to.
Okay, go ahead and roll damage. Actually, go to the hit first. Just straight
Yeah, I
roll.
was about to say.
Yeah.
Here I go. Soft 20.
Why are you guys rolling well? I'm getting the shit rolls tonight. This is bullshit, man.
I know.
What do you mean
Sorry.
you're rolling well tonight?
We just can't investigate, but you.
My beautiful fun encounter has been ruined. My game, kid.
I was gonna say, why did we take this lethal? They're just annoying.
Hey, there's still
Yeah,
two more.
they
There
are
were
annoying.
five
Guess
total.
what? That's why they created those little lights that the flies fly into and never get out of.
All right, you knock. Roll damage. This thing's got like so little health. Yeah, it's knocked out.
5.
You don't kill it by accident because that's totally possible if you rolled really high damage. But
I just
you
went.
knock it out.
I just went with the flat of my sword. Boom.
Yeah, it's completely out. It's like it's so messed up. It's so small. Like you get very close to snapping its neck. It's that easy.
Jesus.
Now there's still 2 more because there were 5, right?
Yes, there are 2 more that are still running around.
Any demoralization from seeing their leader splatted and one of them just turned to dust?
Please. Please.
No,
I'll
they
roll that
seem
intimidation.
Angry. They seem very
Oh,
angry.
they're so angry? Okay, well, they about to
Yeah.
get it.
Tanis, that ends your turn, or
No, and for my
Okay.
bonus action.
no? You're not allowed. I'm having a bad night. You're not allowed your
Jesus
bonus
Christ.
action.
You're having a bad night. You just fucking Achilles my heel for max damage.
All right, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna fucking flurry of blows again.
Silly little bonus action.
Kill it, Tanis.
I'm gonna flurry of blows and try to
Kill it.
take down the one that hit me in the ankle.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was the leader. He was splatted.
Yeah, he's
The other
It
one
is-
died.
He's
There's
already
the
dead.
other one, yeah.
I'll do a different one then. I'll be like, hey you, bonk.
Disadvantage.
Go to regular jail.
No, go directly to horny jail.
Oh, 8.
8, you miss completely. You punch
Fuck.
the ground.
Pick my scabbard back up. Now go for it again.
All right. Disadvantage again.
Come on.
Not this at all.
Come on. 9.
No, another miss.
What was
Is he
that
on the
about rolling
ground?
good, Monty?
Oh, I'm rolling
on.
bad. Ooh.
You're-
How is he it's on the ground? How is
Why
he
are you all
missing?
being so mean tonight? I can't believe this shit. Alright. You watch as Tanis starts just punching the ground, just like in anger, like just like I'm so mad.
Good.
It is now the quickling turns. The one that you attempted to punch is going to try and stab your hand because it's on the ground and it's in
Oh,
perfect
don't do-
stabbing range.
Don't do that.
That is going to be another soft 20 to, or actually, no, it's a 22 to hit.
Fuck.
What is happening?
This shit's hurting a lot. These guys are gonna fucking down me.
That's going to be another 10 points of piercing damage.
Jesus Christ, they are gonna down me.
Are you down?
No. He hit a fucking artery though.
There's like blood spraying out like all over the
Family is
barn.
being torn apart.
The other one, noticing that Khel just disintegrated his friend, is gonna stab at Kel's like tail on the ground. He literally gets on it like kind of what do they call it when they put their legs around something? What's the word?
Mounting?
Yeah, he's like mounting the back of your tail like Steve Irwin would like sit on the back of a crocodile. Like he's doing that.
Rocky, we got a oily one of you.
And he's gonna try and stab you in the tail. Wow. That's gonna be 23 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. At least my damage damage rolls are going really, really well. That's gonna be a 10 points of piercing for you.
What the
Alrighty.
I'm rolling very well with the damage at least. That ends their turn as they are still fighting you, and the other one is unconscious. Gibby, it is now your turn. You have an unconscious blue fairy in one hand and dust and memories of the other one in the other.
I'm
And
just
it's
sort
currently-
of I'm just messed up by that, honestly. Just a little bit.
I like
Vicious
to think Khel's
mockery.
necrotic energy is cold too.
Vicious mockery, alright.
Jesus
Ooh.
Christ.
That's gonna be definitely a failure for sure.
3
Uh,
psychic.
As we 7 through psychic. The one that's riding on the back of Khel's tail, you just watch as it's stabbing and then it kind of slows, and then you watch as it just slides off the tail and falls to the the ground, just dead.
I didn't mean to kill it!
It's dead, it's
Yeah.
gone.
Oh God!
Oh, give me yeah! Oh, give me yeah!
Oh, like this is my first kill. You remember that fucking Yeth Hound?
Yep.
Oh, I'm just
Pepperidge
like,
Farm remembers.
I don't even. Jesus Christ. I'm good. I'm good.
That's your turn?
Yeah, sure.
Ryan, it's now your turn.
I'm gonna slice off the one that's standing still.
All right, the one that tried to, I think it was trying to attack you. No, it
Well,
attacked.
the only one
That or
left is the
Stab
one that
Gibby.
stabbed Tanis.
Yeah.
That's right. Okay, yeah. So the one that attacked Tab, it's currently like Tanis is like swinging his arm trying to get this thing off of him as it's like holding on to like Shadow of the Colossus style, like holding on to the knife. While,
Monty, does a 21 hit?
roll again because it's with disadvantage because it's not being grappled.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, buddy. Sorry.
Come on.
13?
13 misses. Does not hit.
Fucking.
As Tanis like swinging around and this thing is flipping and flapping everywhere, you're like, stop! And you like go and swing and just completely whiff. You just completely miss.
Come on, give me my turn. Give me my turn.
It's turn.
You have your bonus attack.
Oh, Khel.
She's Arcolf. For something you want to tell us? Are you okay?
What's going on?
Oh, I just got plans.
You have your bonus
Life
action.
cleric.
Bonus
I'm
action.
good. It's
You're
fine. I
good?
want Kel to kill these guys. Yeah,
All
I'm good.
right,
I'm
Khel,
gonna
it's
go
now
Khel.
your turn. You
Do it.
psychopath. What do you want to do?
You know, there's an old phrase. Don't fuck with the white mage.
Command Grovel, the only one that's left alive and awake.
All right. Ooh, that's me. 16.
That passes. But you know what doesn't pass?
This stone.
Again, just
Oh,
disadvantage.
baby.
A 9.
Ah,
Damn
nine.
Swing and a miss. As you swing, like you command it to grovel, and it like literally is like grovel this, and then flips you double birds, but you don't hear what it says. You just hear Axada, and it just kind of double flings the birds as it like takes its knife out of Tanis's like fist and jumps back
Just
down. to the
yanks
ground
it
and
out
starts
of his
running around.
body.
Oh, yeah.
Ow.
It works well with the dog bite. It's like a nice little visual piece.
Oh
Khel,
yeah.
Is there anything else you like to do in your turn? Would you like to move, or you want to see where you are?
We'll give the fucking corner something else to fucking
Kel
make
will
a
move towards it, try to interpose himself between it and Tanis.
Like people trying to herd chickens that are really scared of the people trying to herd them. You attempt to like make a perimeter around this quickling. Tanis, it is now your turn. You have like blood just like coming out like a fountain out of your fist, and you're like,
Ow.
Kill it.
This sucks. I'm gonna do the only thing I know how. Fucking hit it again.
okay, with disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Here I go. 13.
Miss. You swing.
Flurry.
with- yeah, go ahead.
Spend another fucking key point. Unarmed strike. 16?
Just hits.
Yeah! Kill it.
For 7 bludgeoning.
All right, you punch it in the face and it flies across the room, but it's still alive.
I'm gonna run after it and hit it again.
Okay. Another
Come
attack with disadvantage.
on. Come on.
Double nat
No one.
Wow.
As you run after it and you go to punch it, it like does like the anime fight where it like rolls out of the way. You punch the wall of the barn and you feel a rumbling noise above you, and you watch as more of that wood and like general mess just falls on top of you. You're gonna take some bludgeoning damage from that.
Cool.
God.
You take 5 points of bludgeoning damage as just a pile of shit, just like you guys watch as Tanis is just buried in stuff.
This is
And he
the weirdest
doesn't-
fucking fight.
And he doesn't get up.
Are you down?
You're on
Are you
Yep.
prone?
Yeah.
You took half of my health with each of those strikes.
I'm
Oh
sorry.
my god.
If the dog hadn't bit me, I'd be up with 1.
Yes!
Oh my god! What is happening?
Oh my
I
god.
can't believe Tanis was killed by a dog.
I need a fucking beer.
This is incredible. Yes, Tanis, you are never gonna live this down. Never.
Oh my god. And the last thing that Nephi ever heard from her father was a
Oh,
picture of
God.
a creepy gnome.
Oh god.
Alrighty. That ends Tanis's turn.
Oh, Nefene would think the gnome killed him. She'd be traumatized for life.
Oh god.
It is now the Quickling's turn. It is not aware of what happened to Tanis. But it notices you, Khel, in your murderous rampage. And Rambo style leaps off of that same like seesaw of wood and like jumps like gladiator like 300 style towards your chest with its dagger. That is going to be a 18 to hit.
That matches, so he
Then it
wins.
hits. Less bad this time. That's gonna be 7 points of piercing damage as he like hits you in the chest and then falls down and back onto the ground.
Alrighty.
And that ends his turn. Connor, are you back? Are you still upset?
I'm back.
Connor, are we still friends? It's been a test.
Yeah, we're still friends.
Okay.
You just need to take a sip of this.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
that's a little better.
That ends the Quickling's turn. Gibby, it is now your turn.
I don't wanna.
I'm now of the mind that Gargamel did nothing wrong.
Vicious mockery.
Okay.
Oh god.
That's a 19 saving throw on wisdom, unfortunately. You watch as this little Quickling is like frothing at the mouth. There's like foam on either side. He's
I'm
got like
just
wild
crying
eyes.
at this point, so it's not even that strong. I was just like, I don't want
You're
to
like,
kill another
"Whoa."
one. God.
That is your action. You have your bonus action and your movement.
I don't have bonus actions.
Fair enough. Alrighty. Brian, it is now your turn.
Having seen it down, what's his face?
What's his face?
I see.
Wow.
We hardly knew him, man. And
Wow.
And
You
you just
won't-
befriended
you won't
him last
forget me.
episode.
Oh,
You won't forget
God,
me, will you,
Austin,
Schlaflyale? That's
I'm
right.
so sorry.
ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to toast a Pabst honorable mention to Viro Tanis. All right, so I'm gonna walk over and I'm gonna. Is the thing on the ground? Like, where is it exactly?
Yeah, it's on the ground. It's like wielding a knife. It's like swinging wildly, like the knife-wielding tentacle.
Brian is gonna walk over and with a single word, he's going to say "drop" and cast
Okay.
command.
Okay. That's another wisdom saving throw, right?
And it's 14.
That's gonna be an 11. That is a failure, and it drops its weapon.
Kill it. And that's my turn.
Khel, it is now your turn.
Okay. Well, I could kill it, or I could kill it harder.
Do it
Let's
harder.
go
Make
with the
it work.
bonus action first.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah.
See what spiritual weapon does. That's a natural 1. Again.
I'm glad to see that the pendulum has swung once again.
Son of a bitch! It's fine. At least you have another. Just
Let's see what happens with that nat 1 first. What's the severity?
You swing. I rolled a very high severity. You hit a support beam. And part of the barn collapses. I want Khel, Gibby, and Bryant to all make dexterity saving throws for me.
you've got to be kidding me. 17.
You kill me.
4.
Soft 21.
All right, Gibby and Bryant, you guys like managed to like front roll dive out of the way. Khel, you like smack it and you go, uh-oh, as a bunch more of this wooden debris just pours out. Like part of the roof, like the really thick aluminum tin roof, just falls down and crashes right on top of you. It makes this large like bashing noise. You take 11 points of bludgeoning damage as this roof falls in and caves in and hits you.
How you doing, buddy?
I assume I'm
That's-
still. Am I still able to do something as an action, or am I considered incapacitated?
Oh,
Well,
good.
are you unconscious or did you get
No,
injured?
I'm still very much
Okay.
awake.
You are not incapacitated. You gotta like shove over the roof.
Did any of this hit the fairy?
No, it did not because
Damn
it's
it.
fast and just zipped out of the way.
Well, it's command drop. It wasn't allowed to move.
You drop its weapon. You wanted grovel to make it prone.
Oh, I meant drop as in like to his knees.
Yeah, unfortunately, drop its weapon. So
Great. That's great.
Alrighty.
you still have your action though.
I gotta play it safe, so Channel Divinity, Preserve Life, split 15 hit points between myself and Tanis, with Tanis getting the lion's share.
Okay.
So I will get 6, he will get... no, wait. He'll get 9, I'll get 6. Let's do it that way.
Tanis, you wake up just covered in crap, like just like metal, like wood, particle board, probably an old dresser that was just shoved up here for storage and firewood. But you are alive. You are very calm, and you are in a lot of pain.
Thank you, Khel.
Do me a favor and kill this thing.
Ow.
Tanis, it is now your turn.
He slowly picks himself back up. Okay.
By the way, as an aside, Cody Mason is like looking out the window with his lemonade, like they're probably doing fine.
Just
As,
sees
like,
all
the
this
cave
dust erupting from the
collapses,
barn.
yeah. He's hearing like horrible like streaming noises, and like the cave is like the top of the barn is caved in.
Fucking dog with the fire. and
He's
the
literally the "this is
coffee.
fine" dog.
Tanis just
Wait,
No, he's
does
going.
Yellow have a little coffee cup?
I was gonna say the dog is the.
Is he just laughing out of a "this is fine" coffee cup?
No, see,
He's
no,
drinking-
see,
he's got the Mason mug. You guys.
no. See,
Yeah.
Cody Mason is the "this is fine" dog. The dog itself is that cockroach from Family Guy, just rubbing its hands together, going,
Yes, good.
"Yeah, my ultimate." I told you the dog was the ultimate evil.
All right.
Considering it
Tanis,
took
it's
out
now your
Tanis.
turn.
As my regular action,
I will just pull my longsword out of the scabbard and just drop it to the ground. Okay. All right. Here we go. Again. I swing at it.
All right.
Disadvantage, I'm guessing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's still.
Yeah,
still
because
running
apparently
around.
I said the wrong.
Here I go. 14?
Misses.
Fuck.
You
Son of a
swing
bitch.
down on the ground.
Ah,
Using my last key point to flurry of blows again.
stupid.
Okay.
Come on.
There it is.
15?
Doesn't hit. No.
Come on.
Son of a bitch.
So it's a 16.
One more. One more. One more.
Come on!
I'm breaking out the tequila.
This Monty, this would be over. I meant for him to drop to his knees. I fucking hate it. Oh!
I don't even know how I'm gonna write a future boss encounter that would beat this. Like, fuck any other fight in anything I have ever made doesn't matter. This is the ultimate boss fight.
It's a fucking
You-
smurf.
You will never complain about your rolls again.
Ever again.
All right, well I rolled severity and you just missed, so there's that.
At least you didn't collapse the rest of the building on us.
And it just sort of holds himself up using his sword as a crutch. I want to go home.
All right, it is now the Quickling's turn.
With it has no weapons. It can't do shit.
It has no weapon.
Die.
No.
It looks at its fallen comrades and realizes that peace is the better answer.
Oh, this thing is chaotic evil. It doesn't give a shit.
Yeah, it doesn't give a shit.
You know what? Knowing that it cannot use its weapon, it is going to take the dodge action.
Oh, so it has double disadvantage.
Well, it has just disadvantage, but it's going to make distance and it's going to, like, be defensive, essentially.
Okay, I've got an answer for that.
All right, Gibby, it is now your turn.
How far away is it?
It is, like, I'd say from where your position is, like, maybe, like, 20 feet away. This is a very small enclosed space, and it is staying to prove a point, apparently.
Vicious mockery.
Okay. 14.
Damn it.
Fucking damn it.
Sorry. This thing just
thing
wants
is
to live so
working.
badly.
Whatever.
Alright, Brian, it is now your turn.
Oh God, this is so frustrating.
Yeah, these
gonna-
enemies are really annoying. I
I'm
get
gonna
their
go
idea
swing
to-
at it. I'm gonna go hit it. I'm gonna just
Alright,
go
go
hit the
ahead.
damn thing. 13 and well, I already missed, so that's a
Yeah.
21. Fucking damn it!
You swing
Can't
twice and miss both times.
I can't believe I mixed up the commands. Jesus Christ. Turn. Khel, just kill it, please.
Khel, it's your turn.
I'm going to see if the spiritual weapon can hit it first before I do my actual action.
That's totally fine.
Okay.
That'd be disadvantage. That'd be a
That
21.
hit.
God.
That hit.
Finally.
It's
That
dead.
hit.
It's finally dead.
Finally. God.
That'd be 7 force damage.
It is
Alright.
dead.
You, as it jumps down, like it climbs up the side of the rafter, it jumps down ready to stab Tanis again. Like a baseball swing, you bat it out of the hole in the roof and you watch as it starts like flying and flipping in the air. And you're like, shit, it's gonna get away. And then you watch a hawk just grab it and it's like, and it flies away with the last quickling into the air.
A fitting end, motherfucker.
Hey, Monty.
I really wanted Tanis to hit it because I would have just flavored it that you just pulled out your gun and shot it point blank. Just like
Jesus
bang,
Christ.
it was dead.
I would have used one of my 5 bullets that you gave me.
It had 1 hit point that whole time. It was sitting at 1 HP that whole fucking time.
Don't tell us that.
I'm sorry, I had
know,
to.
that's-
I was.
Monty, that's
I've
why
had
I used
enough
the
of
command
one
word
for
drop,
one
because I'm
evening.
like, if I drop it to its knees, somebody's gonna hit it once, but apparently drop is weapon, not drop to your knees.
You
Yep,
should
to
have
be fair.
specified, I guess, in that case.
That's
To be
why Khel
fair.
said grovel.
To be fair, that's what it says in the spell description.
I don't know the fucking spell description.
You should read
Ah.
the spells.
So
I didn't know I had it.
I'm just gonna kind of look around, look at the one.
You guys-
lone
as you guys are standing there,
survivor in
like,
my
part of the-
hand.
As you guys are just standing there, like kind of catching your breath, another part of the barn just kind of falls inwards of itself. It doesn't hit anywhere near you guys, but just like in the silence, it just kind of topples over a little bit more.
Is that upper area still available?
Oh,
Well, you see on the ground a box of dog treats, car keys, a set of glasses, a few other little knickknacks, and little tied off bundles of hair.
Do I detect any more Fae in the region?
No, it is completely clear.
Okay,
I'm just
then,
going to sigh and turn and say, I'm gonna get a jar.
we did it.
Khel is
Good
going to
work.
cast Cure Wounds on Tanis. So
Thank
you gain 10 hit points. No, wait, you gain to my level. Let's see.
You gain 10 back.
Woo.
Actually, above game, yeah. Do we still have that jar that we like had for that will-o-wisp?
Yep.
Yeah,
Will
you
that
sure
work?
do.
Will that work
Oh,
for this
yeah,
little
yeah.
fucker?
Yeah, you just
I'm
shove it
gonna
in
go
there.
get that.
Khel will hand it to you because he's the one that had it.
Oh,
It's
cool.
just
Or-
daggers.
Stuff this last little fucker that's still alive in the jar and seal
I'm
it.
gonna start bandaging up my hand where he hit the fucking vein.
Wait, there's still one alive?
We
Yeah,
unbelievably
I-
killed one.
I used
I mean, did kill
non-lethal.
one.
I want to fucking
non-lethal it.
step on it.
Leave it.
Sadly, Gibby is
alone.
holding it and putting it in a jar.
Damn it. I just fucking cast fireball in the jar. I'm,
Cast fireball in the jar.
Ugh. Ugh.
That will serve as proof that the job is done and he will be fine.
I think it's
But
fair
if
to
that
say.
thing gets out, I
Except
will
we
kill it.
destroyed his
I think
bar.
it's fair to say that we shouldn't talk about this ever again.
As blood is just spurting out of your wound.
Hey,
Ow.
Monty.
I want to cover that.
I did say I was wrapping my knuckles.
Yeah, I know, but as you're doing it, like just like little squirts of blood.
Can I make note of something above game?
Uh-huh.
That jar probably doesn't have air holes, does it?
It does. It has like a weird kind of like top ventilated.
Why
part.
would
I'll
a
put a
wisp
blanket
jar have
over
air
it.
holes?
I'll put a blanket over it.
Put a
That
cork
won't
in it.
fucking.
I want it to watch me as it draws its last.
I'll grab
Jesus,
I'll
you
grab
guys.
the jar. I'll grab the jar from these fucking psychopaths.
I have the jar.
Gibby
I
has the
want.
jar. Bryant and Khel are just scheming in a corner, glaring at
Come
it.
on.
I
was one of
wanted
the
to
ones
know. I
trying to
wanted to
not
know
kill
who its
them.
maker is, and that I wanted to remember who took his maker and said, "Fuck off! I am your destroyer."
Well, we'll head back inside.
Okay, you guys head back over and you watch as Cody Mace is just kind of standing there with a mug in one hand, his dog at the other side. He's just like, so
We owe you for damages.
He shows him the jar. There's your problem.
you watch as the entire barn at this point just collapses inwards. It's just a flattened heap.
Sorry about the
The
barn.
problem
Yeah.
has been dealt with. This is
Yeah.
the last one. The others are dead.
He kind of looks at the jar. Ugh, it's gross.
Do you
Yeah,
Would we know?
to kill
Would we
it?
know what these things are now that we have it?
Looking at them now, I'll just say, like, you guys just look it up on Arcanum now that you have a physical description. These are quicklings. They are chaotic evil fae.
Mm-hmm.
They are just like they're very mischievous.
No shit.
And they like to ruin lives. Just that's literally in their description. They want to ruin lives.
Man, should I just let someone step on it? I don't know.
Mr.
supposed to-
Mason,
Kill people.
Yes.
what would you like us to do with this, as you are the injured party?
I would just get rid of it. I mean, maybe take it to an exterminator.
I will do this for you.
Khel's
They
going to
have
grab
it.
the jar and try to smash it if Gibby will let him. Like, Khel just wants to take the jar between both of his hands and just crush it in.
You know what? I'm just gonna reach in.
I would like to do this as well.
Fuck off. I'm gonna grab it and use shocking grasp.
Okay. As it's unconscious, it's gonna hit it. You're holding it. You shocking grasp and you kill it.
Are we done now?
Yeah! Fucking die.
Hey, it's chaotic evil. I don't feel
You
bad
like-
anymore.
You toss it to the ground and the dog just takes it and shakes it like a dog toy.
Oh my god.
That thing stole your dog's treats, by the way. We found your items.
Oh, that explains. Bad yellow. No, don't chew that. He watches pries the dead body and kind of chucks it over the fence.
I just am so conflicted. It's like
The
it's chaotic
fucking
evil.
visual.
So
Y'all need to
it's
stop
obviously bad. But it's
You
like
need
I
to
don't
stop
want to
getting
kill
so attached
stuff.
to evil things.
It's chaotic evil.
I know.
I
but
feel nothing.
cops and still. I was
All
trying
right, no, we're
not
like
killing
private
them.
investigators. Look, we're privately funded. We're fucking killing the evil stuff.
We're private eyes, not cops.
Hey.
Private eyes, we're whooping your ass. That's the song, right?
Yeah,
In a
that's what makes
sense
it
of delightful
okay.
visual, that one turning to dust. I will relish that.
That turned to dust in my hand, man. Right there, God, give a person warning.
Gives us free reign to be psychopaths, I guess.
I'll put a good word into supervisors. Thank you so much. I can't thank you enough.
Yeah, sorry again about your barn.
It's okay.
You may want to set up some anti-fey defenses.
I
I'll,
bet mousetraps
Just-
will work.
Minor.
I'll talk to a wizard perhaps and see if they could give me something, or a sorcerer or someone. That might be a good idea. I do live close to the woods, so I should have known better.
If you have any other issues, do not hesitate to call us.
Of course. Thank you so much.
Oh, and in regards to the barn, you can call our office with estimates for the damage.
He waves his hand and goes, it was a mess, and I honestly was thinking about just having someone bulldoze it down anyway and just burn the wood. We haven't really kept many large animals here, just chickens, and he kind of points over to a small coop over a hill. We're pretty good for now. It was mostly just for any animals, but I guess I had some unwanted visitors. But don't worry about it, really don't. It was old and a hazard anyway.
Well, if you intend to burn it, take the necessary precautions.
Of course, yeah, of course.
All right, well, if you have any other problems or follow-ups, please call us and let us know.
Certainly. You know, sometime if I'm in town, I go to the city every now and again for work. Maybe I'll swing by.
Oh, we'll always be welcome for you.
He gives you a smile.
Visitors would be lovely. But we should get back to the office.
Yeah.
So,
Alright, you guys.
hope you have a wonderful day. Goodbye.
You too as well. Drive safe. You guys
Have a
load
good
up in the
night.
car and make your way back home. Still a mystery ahead of you. As this mysterious prince and now a princess are thrown into the mix of your case. And that is where we're going to end the session for tonight.
Bye, Austin.
Bye, Austin.
Goodbye, Austin. Enjoy your suffering.
Levels.
Bye, Austin.
I cannot believe, Connor, that you got your ass kicked by Faith Fairies.
What the hell?
We got our asses kicked by Smurfs. Rolling
And,
bad.
hold on, what is this Wii stuff? I didn't get touched. Second of all,
I managed to catch
Yeah,
two
what
of
is
them.
this Wii stuff?
yeah, what is this Wii stuff? Tanis got his ass whipped. Let's calm
Okay,
down.
okay, to be fair, Tannis got his ass kicked by Smurf. Khel was his own destruction.
That's true. You just hit the barn.
My ice cream cone betrayed me thrice.
Yeah.
I did manage
It's
to
time-
catch two,
hey,
so yay for me.
It's time to switch to gelato, buddy, or yogurt.
Those things have very little health, but they have a very high AC, and every attack on them is disadvantage unless you incapacitate them. And their
Yup.
movement's insane. What a fun enemy! I've ever since Volos came out, I wanted to use these, but by the time Volos came out, like I had my copy of Volos, like the Unexpectables were already too high level in a way, like they were kind of doing other things. So I'm glad to have actually gotten to use these enemies. There.
What episode is this again? 19?
19.
Yeah.
What should we call this abomination of an episode?
Someone had one that I just was like clicking over by accident. What was it called? Mission complete unsuccessfully, but then there was another one that was live fast, die young. 'Cause that is literally one of the abilities they have.
I was literally thinking it's like, oh, we're just gonna incapacitate him. That's all. And then you
Nope.
fucking
Nope.
dusted one in my hand.
Dusted 2.
Fucking Thanos snapped one.
I did. That was funny. I thought it was gonna be.
What
I
about
was like,
Lauren's
what
not
about Blue
okay.
Streak speeds by?
I honestly.
Make
I
a Sonic the Hedgehog pun and you'll be good.
So
I really
running at the
like-
speed of sound.
I really like live fast, die young. I think that one's pretty
Then
good.
go for it. Call it that.
Considering two of us were nearly incapacitated, that's fitting.
Nearly.
Oh, one was.
I
Khel
was
was
gonna
down
say,
to 5 hit points when he
Tannis
cast Preserve
down.
Life.
How the hell did you guys get hit so hard?
I only have 35 HP max. That thing brought me down to 5. Well, my own ice cream cone brought me down to 5, and that dog was nearly the BBEG of the
I was gonna
The
say,
dog was
took a
the
hit.
true mastermind.
That dog nearly killed Tanis. I told you, man, we had the gun. It's considered a beast, but y'all had to be nice. Right. So we're gonna go around the horn in reverse order. Hey, Connor.
Yeah, that's me.
When you're not busy, Connor. When you're not
Connor.
busy, Connor. When you're not busy rolling nat ones, where can they find you?
Well, no, when I'm not busy rolling that ones.
Yeah,
Connor sounds like how I started when I was
He's
ranting
so
about the
defeated.
microphone.
dude. Connor and I are in opposite places. He's defeated, and I'm furious that I didn't realize there were actual words you had to say. Ah.
Oh yeah, you can say pretty much anything and it'll have a meaning.
I was just gonna be like, drop to your knees, and I'm like, wait, fucking drop. It can only
Now,
be
see,
one
had
word.
you said drop to your knees, that probably would have done it.
But I can only say one word,
You gotta
apparently.
say one word, yeah, for command.
You could say things like command vomit or command shit, and see what
Command
happens.
grovel.
I meant
could've
to
made
think. I should have said command sit. That would have been more interesting.
Would have been funnier to
Into-
make him shit his pants.
But they would have run around and it would have been a blue streak. Or, sorry, a brown streak instead of a blue streak.
Well, you could find me on Twitter and Twitch at Distortion Devil. I stream Tuesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. And right now, not only myself, but also twitch.tv/Varric Khaldun, Sailor Midgard, Faceless Mike, Calypso694, and Gaia Green are doing a September Deadhouse Sonata Founders Pack giveaway. For every 15 subs, we'll be giving away one Risen Founders Pack at the end of the month.
Oh,
Whoa, what was
Had
that?
a little bit of a buzz there.
that was weird.
I don't know.
Oh, scary.
I need another mic or something. I don't know.
Oh,
Something's going wrong.
Geez, oh, geez, oh, geez, oh, geez.
Mm.
Ah. What is it?
I
This
don't
is
know.
fun.
Better keep going, Connor, before it completely dies.
Just go Twitch. Deadhouse Sonata.
There it is. Sarah, go.
I'm on Twitter at Sarah with an H and with me, Willia. Yay! Oh, no, it's not.
Arcolf.
Yeah.
Twitch.tv/Arcolf. Tomorrow is going to be Sea of Thieves with the Murder Cave. Monday is going to be the end of Mass Effect 1. Throughout the week will be random streams, and then Saturday, Prince Division. Where if I see another Quickling, I'm just going to kill it immediately.
Mm-hmm. Agreed. Monty,
Hi.
where are you at?
You can find me at Monty Glue on Twitter, where I'm posting updates of my costume that I'm working on right now. And you can find me at twitch.tv/Monty Glue. Tomorrow is going to be more Final Fantasy IX. It's a really great stream. If you want to check out a really fun stream, definitely check that out. We're going to Burmecia. That's where the rat people live, and I like rats. So it's going to be a lot of fun. It's really great. I'm using a guide so we don't get trapped at any point, and we're viable throughout the entire game. So definitely come and check that out. It's a ton of fun. And then on Thursday, it's going to be where Devil May Cry. I didn't beat Devil May Cry 3. Devil May Cry 3 beat me. And I've accepted this, and I'm ready to move on to 4. So, yeah.
Nice. All right. Well, let's read out the last of our bits that we got during the episode.
Where can they find you, Bosco?
I
What
said
are
it
you up
already
to,
once.
Bosco?
Yeah,
I'm not doing
Bosco.
any. You can find me.
What
at
are you
Twitch
doing over on Twitch.tv/Edward
You can find me on
Bosco?
Twitter at Edward Bosco, at Ed Bosco VA, Instagram and Twitter. There you go. Boom. Arch Requiem D with 100 bits. Treat them like schlubs. Melt them down for gold. DZA with 9,000 with 5,000 bits. The real question is, after you get said Smurfs, will you eat them or turn them to gold? Stellar Coyote with 100 bits. Loving the episode. Zobi's Revenge was a thing of beauty. Now I want an emote of him and our blind basilisk boy. John with 100 bits. Arcolf doesn't want me to sub him. Sniff. All right, I get it. I know when I'm not wanted. Just because I want him to drink water, the good, clean kind. Viridian Winter with 500 bits. Hug for Monty. Dude the Man with 100 bits saying this is much less dignified way to go than the first Prince Division. Roche will be over you guys in a week. Zako Duo with a tier 1 sub gifted to Evil Garden Gnome. Zalita with 500 bits saying, I can't believe Tanis turned out to be Gargamel. Probate with 5,000 bits. I want to point out this was effectively a filler episode while the Orc Mafia did their own investigation. B. Kimball, 1993 with a tier 3 subscription. Hey, just got here. Can't wait.
I'm going to put a pause on that. I just want to put out here, one troll will kill all of you. So it's a good thing the orcs are doing the investigation for now, or at the very least. Or at least looking into
Look,
things.
Monty, we might have been bad today, but I think if we went up against a troll, like the MVP and all of us would come out, and we would be able to come together as a team. There's 4 of us and 1 of them. I think we could
Monty.
a cohesive unit.
Sure.
Is there any chance after us strenuous
I've got a gun.
drain
I got a gun.
this grueling combat, is there any chance we leveled up?
Nope.
I got a gun. Pop, pop.
Yeah, B. Kimball 1993 saying, hey, just got here. Can't wait to see the VOD. Y'all rock. Zako Duo gets to hear what's up to Evil Smurfs. Mr. Inktail with 100 bits saying, this is Mouse Hunt, isn't it, Monty? Zako Duo with 100 bits. After this fight, I suddenly remember the opening fairy scene to Bright. Suddenly, it doesn't seem so bad. Viridian Winter with 1,500 bits. Is my statement morbid now, Bosco, or does it sound satisfying? If I could remember what it was, I could tell you. Mr. Inktail with 100 bits. Private eyes. We saw them there and made them all die. Dude the Man with 50 bits. I didn't get touched, says the tank. Yeah. Probate with 5,000 bits. His episode title is Quick Trip. Spelled with a quick. Samurai 5461 with a Twitch Prime sub for 4 months in a row. Thanks for all the laughs. Love you guys, everything you do, guys. Even you, Bosco. I don't want your love. How dare you? Zako Duo with a tier 1 sub gifted to Quickling Lord. Why is that a name on here? Mr. Ink with 100 bits. If you guys raid someone, can it be Therapod? That's a Monty call. But seeing as how that's the last bit drop, that is something we have to address.
We did raid him last time we streamed on the Unexpectables channel.
Yeah. So we also have Draco around.
Draco is playing Among Us, and there was a hilarious clip that I retweeted, and it made me howl with laughter, where Draco just point blank murked her husband without any hesitation in that game, and I laughed my ass off.
That's how you know they're soulmates.
That's how you know, because he literally was like following her around. It's like, "Are you scared of me yet?" And she just walked up to him and just shot him, just point blank shot him, and just started. And you could hear in the background going, "Bitch," just to him, and I'm like, "Yeah, that's love right there." So do we want to raid them?
Yeah.
Or... Okay. How are you guys doing?
I don't want to see the memes that are going to come out of this episode.
Oh, I know, right? We're still alive. We're not done yet.
Oh, I know.
All right, bye everybody.
Bye.
That shit hurted.